I am never doing another challenge against y'all. I have learned my lesson. 43 hours. Ha! Yeah, ha! You can't make me disappear if I'm not even on the screen. How about that, chat? Yeah, what are you gonna do against that? What are you gonna do against that? What happened to the timer? Well, first we went up to 19 hours. It's a sad story, chat. It's such a sad story. See, I was doing so good on my run. Everything was fine. And then fucking Belfry came in here and gifted 10,000 fucking subs to make me drop all my weapons. Why is there a what? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking me right now? Are you actually bidding me over and fucking me, John Twitch? What are you doing? I literally just got to 40. What is going on, John Twitch? Oh, bro, this is proof. This is proof that John Twitch actually hates me. This is actual proof. Yeah, go ahead, lockdown. Are you fucking serious, dude? No, I got 24 hours added yesterday. We're like 40 subs away from adding 12 hours. What is going the fuck on Twitch? Why could this happen to me? On 13 trades, that's all you stay with treasure trades. What is going on? So treasure train chat, what that means is that if you get 5 subs or more, Twitch gives you a 35% discount. What is going on? This is the second one this week. John Twitch is trying to ruin me. Yeah, it's like 40 subs to add 12 more hours. And I still owe you for 100 subs yesterday. All of those wheel spins, so we gotta vote on that. Bro, I am so fucked. I am so fucked, bro. Oh my god. I can't do this. I can't do this, chat. I just started 5 minutes in and it's what we had to deal with. Yeah, seriously, look, Big Lord. It's because of yesterday. It's because of yesterday. I was doing so good. And then Belfry took my weapons away. We died right at the end. John Twitch, bro. John Twitch. What today, chat? We have some very important topics to talk about. Look, I'm gonna give you a little heads up on this one. I know I have a lot of a multitude of stories to talk about. But what I do have to talk about today,
Chat,
all of it is very in-depth and very serious.
Time to raise the timer even farther.
Seriously, everything that... Hello, Dynamco lady. Thank you, I appreciate it. I am the John Dynamco lady. That is indeed me. I am now John Dynamco. That is me. That's me. But today, chat, we don't have a lot of topics to talk about. But the topics we need to talk about are very in-depth and very serious. So just to let you know. Excuse me a second, Chad. I just need 1 second. Hold on. I'm just gonna step away for a second, guys. Just hold on. Guys, I'm just gonna step away. Just. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry, I just needed to step away for a second. All's good. Everything's fine. Scuba Steve, thank you for the 25 gifted subbies. Shadow Dragon, thank you for the 2 gifted subbies. You get what happens when I press this. Please. Thank you guys so much for your support. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? What the time? Bro, I swear to God, Twitch hates me. Why would they do this to me? Why would they do this to me again? I owe y'all so many spins. It is wild. Scuba Steve and Shadow Dragon, y'all specifically. I just want to say thank you both so much for all of your support in this entire subathon. Absolutely insane, guys. 135 walk. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you so much. Fuck. Bopper, thank you for that too. Chatter, thank you for the 5. That's it. That's it, chat. 12 more hours. 12 more hours, bro. It's over. It's Joe over. It's Joe over. That was in the 2 yesterday, wasn't it? That was in the 2 yesterday. I get it. Bro, it's gonna be in 56 hours. I don't even have another subathon goal. I don't even have any more goals after this, chat. Oh my god. Yo, Kage, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subbies. Bro, there it is. Elder Dragon Knight's got it. Any sub goal for level 10 hype chain? Almost like Twitch is wanting us to play more games. Bro, no. I'm not doing anymore. I'm not doing anymore. That's an hour. That's an hour, bro. That's another hour for the hype chain. Damn it. Damn it. Oh wait, I thought it was level 10. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it was level 10. Never mind. I'm stupid. Order everything from Arby says like, that is if we go a full year. I will do that if we go a full year. Never ending subathon, never ending stream, never ending boo bump. That's right, guys. Come on down every single day. Come on down, right on, down to a large stream. Get on down here to a large stream, and when you get on, you're gonna get a free glass of milk and free boo bump and free all kinds of stuff. Just come on down every single day to a large stream. We're gonna get all kinds of. Okay, you're not getting that. You are not getting that. You are not getting that. I am sorry. What? And thank you for the 10 gifted subbies. Let's go. Stop gifting subs. God damn it. Why is this happening? Damn you, John Twitch. Damn you. I feel like you know at the end of what is it, Planet of the Apes? It's like, damn it all to hell. That's how I feel right now. I'm like, damn you, John Twitch. Damn you to hell. What's up, Focus? How are you? That's exactly how I feel. Okay, that was unnecessary. That was very unnecessary. I'm already in the shadow realm right now. Why would you do this to me? Question. What is your question? Answer. The daily double. 44 hours. Oh, no. I have to add 12 hours now because of the subathon goal. Bro, that's even worse. That's even worse. Oh, my God. I'm writing it out, bro. And if we finish this, I have to add a fucking hour. I am so screwed. Who thought that subathon summer was a good idea, chat? Who allowed this? Who said this was a good idea? Who said this was a good idea? Yo, I don't know how to.
You never saw this coming. I summoned Pot Green to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
That's not what it does. It doesn't do that. That is what it does.
Chicken jockey.
I hate it here so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It sounds like when I cough, I'm like, 418. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna call you E because there's no way I can go. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's you know.
It was you, Laura.
I don't pronounce
you
it.
Thought Subathon summer was a good idea.
It is.
Now you must pay for your sins.
What sins? What, being pot of greed? Like, how is that a sin? Why did you donate 104 bits? Oh my Christ, Focus, I don't know what you want to do. Thank you guys so much, all of your support. I owe you so many spits from yesterday. Now I owe so many for today. Bro, I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. Yeah, it's just underscore 418. Now you're gonna be E. Tonight's matches, it sounded
So you need
Yep.
help with sub goals? Smug, there's a certain game that you can complete.
I'm already playing it. Oh, by the way, Sonic agreed. Sonic's gonna play Sonic Project 06 with us. Here pretty soon, Chad. So, a clap. That's right. Yep. Sonic the VTuber is gonna play with us. He agreed. Pregnant Sonic. No, he's not pregnant. We're gonna play Project 06 with Sonic the VTuber. So, Ben, thank you for 13 months. Okay. I will hear out your sub goal ideas, though. And again, guys, thank you so much for all the support. I don't know why John Twitch wants to give treasure trades every 5 fucking seconds on my channel. But we'll deal with it. Thank you guys so much. Alright, I'll hear you out, chat. Hit me your best sub goals. Give me what you got. Yeah, give me what you got. You can always put it inside of my Discord as well. Under the Subathon thread. You're welcome to drop your ideas in there. Yeah. Now, guys, if you finish the stream, you do get a flat hour added. Superman 64. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Next up goal is Superman 64, chat. Superman 64. I bet. I like that. I like that. Bye, thank you for the ticket, dude. Let's go. You get all of these buttons. Thank you so much. Are you mad? You know, I wanted to do 69, but couldn't make it happen. Couldn't make it happen. Damn it. Thank you, Whapper, for the ticket. Whapper just pushed you guys across the line. You're going to get a flat hour added to stream, guys. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm going to add it right now. That sucks, bro. 45 hours. Plus 12. Free TTS for a week. Yes, absolutely. Free TTS for a week. Yeah, oh, that totally makes sense. Bro, if we do free TTS, I'm giving the stream to Dear Aura, bro. Okay, how long of free TTS? How long of free TTS, chat? For a week? Bro, no, that's like 10,000 gifted subs. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, chat. That ain't happening. In a million years, chat. That ain't happening. Yes. A week, bro. 24 hours. Okay, Antique, if that happened, I would leave my stream on for 24 hours and just walk away. Like... That's exactly what I do. I would just walk the fuck away. What the hell are you? I'm an urn. Yeah, but don't you yearn for the urn? Yeah, no, it's because my body is gone. I died after 216 days. So now I'm just ashes. Yes. I know allowing free TTS for a week. I'm banning that. Yeah, that sounds absolutely horrible. That sounds horrible. Turn on the stream, leave Dear on, and get your popcorn. Bro, we already did that for 6 hours and she broke. Please not learn to listen to bidding chat with free TDS. But you know what's even better than that? Yeah, I got an update for you. Are you ready? Dear Aura is getting an update. And Eolara is done. That's right. The eel is done, chat. The eel is done. You're welcome. Bring Vivi back. No, he's an asshole. I sent him to the shadow realm forever. Nobody even knows who that is anymore. Nobody even knows who that is logged on. Nobody cares about Vivi. Yeah, Vivi's long gone. Fuck that guy. He was horrible. Dara's an asshole. No, she's not. She's a sweet bean. And she always is nice to me. And maybe it's a cost of you, but she's always nice to me. Yeah, Vivi was actually an asshole. No, Vivi, my fairy. You see log right there? Yeah, that's Vivi. Poor Vivi. You got sent to the shadow realm. To bring Roxas back. No. Next question. Because here we're at 45 hours. Actually, we're at 57, but guess you lost how to reach out. Shut up, Sword. It's on my phone. It's literally, I am going to tell you right now. It is all Belfry's fault. It is all Belfry's fault. We had it, and Belfry ruined it. It is all Belfry's fault. I yearn for the Urinalara, which allows me to special summon Vivi the Fairy back from the Shadow Realm. No! You can't! No! Valkyrie actually was goated. He literally... No joke, chat. I say this with all seriousness. Valkyrie single-handedly added 24 hours to the timer. Like, he actually single-handedly added that to the timer. He made me drop all of my weapons. I went to the final boss battle with no summons. I think it was Shadow Dragon. And then I couldn't even use any weapons that were worth the shit. We were cooked. We were cooked frame one, bro. It was horrible. So no more challenging, chat. You just wait. You know what? You know what, chat? I would like to issue a new challenge. A new challenge, chat. Did you just gift a tier 3 sub to Gnome?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But the commitment to the bit is incredible. The commitment to the bit is incredible. Jesus Christ. Nick, you're wild, bro. You're actually wild for that shit. You were wild.
And
then think about if I'm good at something.
The sub-army.
No, it's over. It's over. Thank God the hydrate's over.
Seeing Alara's impossibly large and disproportional chest size.
What? Leave my chest out of this. Look, just because I look like the letter P when I turn to the side doesn't mean that you should be gooning. It's not my fault, chat. The body creation part of my, sliders, when my body was created, the sliders just went a little out of wonk, okay, guys? It's not my fault. Holy Christ. Is that your favorite letter, Peep? No, my favorite letter is actually D. I really like the letter D. D for D's nuts, got him! Got him. Yeah, got him. I didn't know it was coming. Easy. It could have been C. C for C, these nuts. That would have been a good one. Oh my God. I am a troll. So, chat, I kind of owe you a small amount of 190 subs worth of wheel spins, which is like a lot. That's like 5 big wheel spins. Wait, no, it's more than that. Wait, that's 7 big wheel spins. That's 7 big wheel spins, chat. Wait, did I do the math right? Hold on. Yeah, nope. That's 7 big spins and 3 regular spins. Yeah. So 7 big spins and 3 regular spins. Okay. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. So let's do our small wheel spins now. We'll do 3 of those. Okay, chat. We'll do 3 of those, and then we'll do 7 big ones. Yeah, we'll do them all individually as well. And that way you guys can see why my model is frozen. Yeah, great. Here is the regular wheel, by the way, Nick, in case you want to see. So it's got like the beam boozle, thigh slap. It can add some time. Oh, darn, chat. Whoopsie.
Ender pearl.
Oh, so sad. So sad, chat. Well, guess we'll have to spin the wheel again. What do you mean rigged? There's like a million nothing. Look at this wheel. Look at this wheel, chat. Look at all the options. And there's a ton of nothing on there. So you spun for this one. This is what you get, chat. You earned this, chat. Okay, you got 30 seconds. Good. That's fine. That's just enough time to spin the wheel again. You can't always say Frank. Okay, chat, I have a question. For the secret wheel, do you want to do a 1 times 7 or 7 individual, chat? How do you want to do it? Oh, how could you? What, spin the wheel and it's RNG? How could I? How could I? Just leave it to its own stuff. 1 times 7? I kind of like the idea of a 1 times 7. Like an all or nothing, chat. But think about it. Chat, think about it. Listen to what I'm going to say. What if you land on the 7 times 4 hours, chat? It could happen. You could do that. It could happen, chat. It could happen, chat. Don't you want to go for it all, chat? Okay, if you want to bet it all, everybody type bet. I mean, you're going to get 10 minutes anyway. You know what I mean? You're going to get 10 minutes anyway. So you might as well. You might as well. You might as well. Oh, that seems like a lot. Okay. Okay, chat. All in, baby. All in. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it, chat. 1 times 7. Here we go. 1 times 7. Here we go, chat. But if you land on 4 hours, that would be wild. Like, you're gonna get 10 minutes anyway, chat. You're gonna... Okay, we're good. We're good. I mean, it's still 70 minutes, bro. That's still 70 minutes. Well, maybe you shouldn't have bet it all, chat. Guys, why would you bet it all? Well, what are you doing? That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Chat was greedy. Chat was greedy. I want to recount. Nope. Too late. 70 times left. Nope, too late. Woke up really mean today. Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Alright, I'll tell you what, chat. I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. The graciousness of my heart. I will spin all 7 for you, okay, chat? Because I love you guys so much, okay? And you've been so amazing to me. I will spin all 7. So you got a 10 minute. Here's your second spin. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Alright, here we go. I'm spinning all 7 individually. You're welcome. But when you get all 10 minutes for all of them, I'm still gonna laugh at you, chat. I'm still gonna laugh at you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hydrosynth gets it. Come on. You can tell me thank you, chat. Come on. I will graciously accept your thank yous, chat, for being such a gracious, wonderful VTuber to you. You know, that scares me. I'm stalling for Sentient Pest. No, I'm gonna play with Koei tomorrow. Koei and Dima, it's gonna be fun. Look, chat. You still got 10 minutes. You're not even close, chat. And you have 4 wheel spins left. You're not even close. You're not even close, chat. You're not gonna get it. You should have just went. You should have just went for the spins that you got, chat. It would have saved you time. I think the mods are being gracious and putting up with this streamer. Nah, fuck the mods. I mean, I wasn't stressed out at all. I knew that was gonna happen, chat. I knew that was gonna happen. See, you're just wasting our time. You're wasting my time. You're wasting your time. I just don't know why you'd even want to do that, chat. Yeah, just, why would you want to waste your time spinning on these wheel spins? I don't even think you need to do that. It's all good. It's not even worth spinning the wheel in. See, look. 2 more wheel spins after this, chat. You really thought you had a chance, chat. You really thought you had a chance to actually land on 4 hours? That was never gonna happen. That was never gonna happen, chat. You were never gonna land on it. You spent all your RNG the other day. You spent all your RNG the other day. There you go, chat. One more wheel spin right here. One more wheel spin. Yo, what's up, Tyrese? How are you? Could you have gone all in? Yeah, I want to know who would have gone all in. That's a good poll. Oh, yes, let me just do a 45-hour stream starting right now. That's a great idea. Oh, my God. Such big brain. Why don't I do that? And there's your last wheel spin. You're not getting 4 hours. Let's go! Yes. I win! I win, chat! I win! Loser! Loser, chat, loser! Loser! I win! I keep laughing at the wheel, putting it somewhere, claim it. That's where it goes. Okay, but you do get 70 minutes, chat. That's pretty good. Bro! I'll add your 70 minutes, okay? Wait, how many times I have to press it? Oh, I got it. I got it.
Nice.
There we go, chat. We're only at a very low amount of 46 hours. Jeez, bro, I'm cooked. Well, bro, you got 70 minutes added. Pixie, yeah, I know. What is that? There's no respins around here. We don't do that. So if we add the 12 hours as old chap that I owe you, which I can't add big times all at once, you're 58 hours. Yeah, you're 58 hours. Bro, that is wild, actually. I'm legitimately cooked. I'm so cooked. This spin was better rigged than most 1.0 VTuber models. That is wild, Rob. That is wild. All right, chat. Are you guys ready? We're going to be discussing. Some very serious topics today. Okay, guys, so... Oh, everybody says it would have gone on it. Well, it didn't matter anyway, chat. So, get wrecked. It was my turn to win today. Look, you guys got 8 hours added the other day. You got so lucky. You got so lucky, chat. Yeah, so guys, I do want to remind all of you, today we are going to be talking about some very serious subjects. Okay, guys, so still on the channel points, be respectful, especially when we're talking about the serious things. Everybody do me a favor, type news, and let's get started. I'm going to move my tea really quick. And again, we have some very serious subjects, chat. Some of these involve essays, so I really want to, give you a little bit of a warning, okay, guys? Just a heads up, okay? Yeah, it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up stuff. So, but I feel like that you guys need to know that way, of course, you can protect yourselves and watch out for yourselves, because this person in question, I feel like is not somebody you want to associate with, obviously. So, anyway, we'll talk about it. But first up, we're going to talk about some debuts, graduations, all of that stuff. So, we'll definitely hop into it in just a bit. But we're going to talk about some happier stuff first, and then we will hop into some of our big stories. So, first up, chat. Let's talk about ban suspensions and YouTube issues. And I can't believe this, chat. This is absolutely crazy, but I don't have any bans to talk about. It's uncanny, chat, but that is right. I have no bans or anything to talk about. Absolutely crazy. For the first time ever, I've not seen any crazy bans or suspensions going on with YouTuber Twitch. So there you go, guys. No bans going on, or weird suspensions or YouTube issues. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, no Twitch from no hate from Twitch today. Pretty crazy. So yeah, but seriously, that's not VTuber related. So anyway, let's talk about some debuts, graduations, and hiatuses. Yep. Yeah, but yours is resolved, so it's fine. Yeah, yours is resolved, so it's fine. So let's continue, look here. at some hiatuses, chat. Unfortunately, here coming from Dobby, Dobby, I'm gonna say Dobby. Dobby is going on indefinite hiatus starting July 19th, chat. Yeah, I need a cough drop really quick. Hold on. Yeah, watch. I've spoken into being that there's no ban, so now there'll be like a million after this. Anyway, guys, let's take a look here. Indefinite hiatus. I'll be going on indefinite hiatus on July 19th, 2025. And of course, they're going to say, honestly, so I can't believe I'm making this kind of announcement. Let me start off with, I truly cannot describe in the words how thankful I am to have come across so many genuinely kind and loving people. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. We'll hold off from rumors, but I think so as well. I did my very first stream back in 2015 to make Valorant content, and then becoming a VTuber. So many memories I'll forever treasure and never forget. As the sunflower slowly wilts, my journey here will come to a close, and I hope you will continue to support me with whatever I do next. Please know this is not a goodbye. It's more of a see you later. I hope you will still be here whenever this flower decides to sprout again, and then continue to smile ever so brightly at each other like we always have. I love you, and I'll love you forever. My bundles of joy, Dobby or Dobby, however you pronounce it. So wish them all the best, chat. Hopefully everything is okay for them, and we'll see what happens here. Another news as well here, guys. Astro is going to be taking a hiatus as well. Again, I can't thank you enough for the incredible thing we built. Sorry, guys, I got a phlegm. Your support, love, and presence through all the ups and downs mean everything to me. I'm so grateful for those who came to check in, cheer me on, take by me no matter what. I've been feeling pretty exhausted lately. I know some of you have noticed. On top of that, I'm in the middle of a big life change, moving to a new place. I can finally feel safe and free from my stalker. I'm so sorry I had to deal with that. I know exactly how that is to a point. I got out of stalker. Obviously, not the same exact situation, but I really hope the best for them because that's super duper tough. I don't have a set return date, but I hope to stick around for what's next, and I'll pop in with updates when I can. I'm so excited to reconnect. The time feels right. So I'll obviously wish Astro all the best as well. Coming here as well, guys, Sins is also taking a hiatus. I think he has a surgery coming up. His last stream is today, guys. So Sins tuning up. Of course, he's Snowmies. Just a little heads up. This isn't graduation or anything like that. Gonna be having a jaw surgery this week. I'll be taking some time to recover. I'll probably be gone for around a month, depending on how it all goes. I'm really just gonna miss hanging out with all of you. But it's important I take time to rest and heal. Oh, did you know that you're awesome? Breaking news, chat. I'm awesome. Thanks so much for always being here and supporting me. It means more than I can see. Take care of yourselves. I'm gone. I'll see you soon. Lots of love, Sin. So it looks like Sin is gonna be gone for about a month, guys. So obviously wish them the best as they heal up from their jaw surgery. Coming here also from Weeping Miu. Miu also tuning up. Good morning. Come with bad news. After taking care of a few thick gargoyles and nursing back to health, their Weeping Angel got infected with the sniffles, aka COVID. I'll be taking a break from streaming to make sure the virus doesn't spread deeper into my cracks. It'd be really bad. So, man, that sucks. Getting COVID, dude. That's actually the worst. So I really hope they're okay. I hope they feel better because that is rough. Has everything been going with you, Hydrosynth? That was yeah, how is everything going with what's it called? Fuck, what I can't think of it. Voop chat. Yeah, how is all that going, sweetheart? I really hope it's going well for you. Anyway, guys, it does look like unfortunately Miu has COVID. I wish them all the best, send them some good vibes, and hopefully they feel a lot better. Things are great. Thank you for asking, dear. We miss you. I know. I wish I've had time to come back. Well, I've been streaming every day for 216 days straight almost, so my time is super limited, but hopefully I'll be able to get back over there sometime soon. And of course, one last hiatus to talk about, guys, coming here is from Kina. Kina tuning out, of course. Hi, everybody. I've been inactive for a few weeks now. but I have not made an official announcement. I've been struggling with mental health for a few weeks now. I'm struggling with a lot of mental health issues as it came back to me. I'm struggling a lot with self-harm right now, and things are only getting worse. So yeah, they definitely sounds like it's a good time for a break. Definitely take care of yourself, especially if you're considering SH, right, guys? So anyways, thank you for watching, care about me. I have a lot of things to face now, and I made a lot of mistakes. I'll also be activating my Not Safe for Work Twitter account, moving all my Not Safe for Work channels in my Discord. I'm going to try and stay away from Not Safe for Work in general due to my recent mistake, and I won't be responding to those DMs anymore, as they have been an affection to me, my person in mental health. So hope the best for Kina. That sounds really, really rough. Send them some good vibes as well, chat. In other news, guys, I know this was our graduation we had discussed before, but this is about Kai. And Kai has graduated, of course. If for some reason you missed that, they did have a final graduation stream. You can go check out. I believe it is up on their YouTube. Anyway, let's go take a look here at what they had to say. Alright, guys, my phlegm is bad today. Give me just a second. I'm so sorry. The phlegm. The phlegm. So anyway, here, Kai, of course, tweeting out, now that they are graduated. It's June 30th, and I finally can see that the end is getting near. Wherever I go, will take memories of me. God, tomorrow, I know you will be the first thing I think about. Whenever I see dragons, I'll think of you. Whenever I look at the clouds outside, I will think of you. When I look at all the gifts in my letters in my room, I will think of you. Tomorrow, I will think on this letter again and wish I wrote a million more things in those words. But it has to end whether I wanted to or not. I'll leave you with this. If you cry when something you love ends, it only means it was real enough to miss. So don't stop loving. Please continue to shine brightly and love loudly without regrets. I love you lots always, and I'll see you later. So, it was definitely quite an emotional graduation for sure, but wish them all the best, guys. I really, really hope that they have a very bright future ahead of them. But they are now graduated. Of course, I'm formerly part of Idol. Now they go by, what is it? I forget now. Chroma. That's right. So I wish them all the best, chat. Really sad to see. It was, I watched part of it this morning, like, just to see, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna cry. Like, this is so sad. So wish Kai all the best, chat, in their future endeavors. Okay, guys? Yeah, so, sometimes it's hard to say goodbye, but I'm sure we'll see them again soon, guys, and I'm sure they're gonna go on to do amazing things, you know? I'm sorry, y'all. I might have to take some extra, tea breaks today in between talking, because, the phlegm is pretty rough today. Anyway, let's take a look here at some debuts coming up. Actually, no, I'm gonna skip down to something else. We'll talk about that here in a second, but I do want to talk about some debuts and teasers that we missed. What's up, PP Daster? How are you? Of course, here we have the very lovely, amazing Yusan, who just debuted their brand new female model. So let's go take a look here at that rigging for that. Looks absolutely amazing. As you know, they just came out non-binary, so they wanted to have a female model as well. It looks really, really good. The end is never the end. Just like the Subathon. It's never really the end, chat. It's never really the end. It looks really, really good. Great rigging as always. Like the different hair colors and everything. This is Yusan. You might know them as unnamed. To me, they're Yusan, but yeah, you might know them as unnamed. Very, very amazing. Awesome model. First, guys, we also get a teaser from Vexoria. Vexoria tuning out. Scars will never fade. Let them shine bright for all to see. And this is, of course, a teaser for her next model, what is called the Shattered Sun. So the Shattered Sun debut is one of her models that is coming up. I know that she had like 4 models planned for this year. Gave us like a big teaser about that, kind of like a long time ago. But this one is coming later this year, so get excited for that one. She's got like seasonal ones planned, it seems like. So looks really, really cool. So get excited for that one, chat. Alright, now I want you all to pull out your calendars and let me know, I'm gonna let you know that you need to write down some dates in your calendar chat for some debuts coming up. So, here we go. Pull out your pins in your calendars. First up, guys, we're gonna talk about Ambrose, who is debuting this Friday, as well as a 3D cover and their new outfit. So let's take a look here at their debut trailer for it. I should write this out, chat. Write it down. Yo, so you're fired. You're fired from chat. Congratulations. Oh no, not the Freddy Fazbear. Not Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, we got the FNAF. So there you go, guys. This is all going down here very soon. At these times right here. Of course, July 4th into July 5th for this time zone if you're GST. So get excited, get excited. It looks really awesome. Of course, guys, Shikai is back. It looks like they're doing a new VTuber Mile debut coming up Saturday, July 5th at 7 p.m. EST. So let's go take a look here at their trailer as well. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God, chat fridge review. That sounds so funny. Looks pretty fun, so get excited for that, chat. And here is, of course, Shikai's debut. And other news as well, guys. We have another debut to talk about. So many to give you today. And that is Subathon. I hope I said that right. Re-debut is coming up July 7th, chat. Come celebrate my 5-year anniversary. And my first ever debut was Soppy. Who knows what other surprises you might see at 7 p.m. EST, July 7th. So let's go take a look. She's very, very cute. I've seen her around. Yeah, very, very cute. After 5 years, they're finally debuting. Let's go. Nice. Cute. The model is so cute, bro. There you go, jacket. Up for that one coming up July 7th. Now let's head over to Reddit to talk about some more debuts. Of course, we have Hydra, Sumerian Hydra, who's going to be debuting very, very soon. Let's take a look here at their trailer as well. And this one is actually tomorrow, chat. So literally, like, very, very soon. This is going down tomorrow. So certainly go check them out. Sumerian Hydra. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. So, of course, in other news, guys, we have even more debuts to talk about. Right here, let's pull it up for you. And here we have, of course, coming here from Luminous Red. Their 2.0 debut is coming up July 3rd, which is tomorrow as well. So there's another one for you to write down. Oh my God. Y'all are going to be busy tomorrow, chat. And then finally, of course, we have the very lovely Mavie, who is going to be debuting here very soon. They are a ghost pirate. So let's take a look here at their trailer. Cute. Yeah, I like this trailer. It's really cute. Their logo's really nice too. Yeah, it's really, really nice. So, guys, get excited for that one coming up July 5th at 6 p.m. EDT. Looks really, really good. So yeah, it looks very promising. I like their logo, so the ghosties and the big pirate hat in the back. That's super cute. So looks like to be a very promising debut, guys. Artemis Luna debuted a new model last week on Friday. If you want to drop it in my Discord, I can certainly take a look at it. Yeah, I can certainly take a look at it. Guys, I want to talk to you about some big stories today. We're not gonna cover our corpo news till a little bit later, because I got some big stories that I want to talk about that are very, very important, chat. So I want to give you all a little bit of a warning about this particular thing that we're gonna talk about. It's very, very heavy. It's very, very serious, guys. So just a heads up, maybe best to chill on the channel, point redeems, everything like that. I just will let you know this does involve S8 as well, so it's very serious. However, it's something that needs to be talked about. It involves one of our really good friends, chat, somebody that we hold near and dear to our heart. And we need to take a look at this situation going on, chat. So anyway, let's go talk about what's going on here. I thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you, Intimidator. We're going to talk about this particular person named Sparta Kickman. A Maniac mod, chat. A Maniac mod. Sparta Kickman has gone on to do some absolutely horrible, horrible things to multiple streamers. Let's go take a look at what all that entails, guys. Yeah, it's really rough. It's really, really rough. After looking at everything and watching Mickey's VOD, it's gross. It's gross. So anyway, let's talk here, guys. I come here from Froggy Hoppin'. Froggy saying, finding out a former admin of mine, Sparta Kickman, abuses powers in my collab server. He can involve with multiple streamers is so disgusting and disappointing. I didn't realize how many women there actually were. I should have acted sooner as he crossed my boundaries. Hope all girls affected are doing okay. I'm truly so sorry for the sexual harassment you underwent. This is, of course, his Discord ID if you want to screenshot that. And using an out-of-context screenshot like this to make himself seem better is so sad. This is before my trust was violated by him. So, again, Sparta Kickman using this screenshot, which we're going to look at here in a bit. That's just basically like, oh, this was before, obviously, lost trust, but trying to use that as a way to kind of shift the narrative. Oh, everything's fine, when obviously it's clearly not. So, I had seen Mickey kind of mention a little bit of this stuff. It's kind of made everybody in there uncomfortable, sucked the life out of everybody, yeah. And I'm so sorry, I'm sorry if you had to deal with that too. I'd seen Mickey talking about how she was hearing something was going on in the background, like she was having some issues. Well, turns out, guys, it looks like it was Sparta. Mickey goes on to say, Sparta was one of the people who stalked me around the con, watching me and my friends and following my entire schedule, to the point that I had 2 months keeping an eye out for him in case everything happened. Again, stalking Neko Mickey, just like we had unfortunately seen with Vexoria. He was someone I had to unmod over a year ago for manipulating my community, somebody who lied about other streamers in a bid to make himself look better while tearing me down. I generally had no idea what he was up to since then. I didn't even know about his rumors about me until Off Guy. So guys, imagine this. You're Neko Mickey, you go to Off Guy, and then all of a sudden you hear these nasty rumors about you. Turns out it was this big creepy mod that you let go of a year ago who decided he was going to tear down other people and lie about stuff just to make himself seem better. Well, I really had no idea what I was up to since then. For anybody affected, I'm here for you. And if you need anything at all, please feel free to reach out. Absolutely crazy, chat. So let's go take a look here. Of course, there's another person we're going to talk about who is Cha-Cha Chilla. And Cha-Cha Chilla definitely has a very important story to tell. So, guys, of course, I warned you about S8. Well, Cha-Cha Chilla says, I'm the one of the women that Spider took advantage of. And Missy is referring to, unfortunately, this was not online, but an off-guy with physical SA, as I was stuck in a hotel room all weekend with him. So before we dive into this document, chat, we are going to go take a look at what Mickey had to say on her live stream about what happened, guys. So, obviously, I want you to hear from the horse's mouth.
I'm gonna say,
just so because, again, it's her story to tell, right?
We're gonna try and get through it today.
So let's take a look at what Mickey had to say, chat.
Today's gonna be an interesting day. That's all
Yeah,
I'm gonna say.
absolutely unacceptable.
To, like, sum it up, interesting. Hi, Sia. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I hope your chronic pain flare goes away completely soon. I'm glad that stream is a distraction, though.
Mickey is such a good bean. Like, for you to I'm gonna say this two ways. First, I'm gonna say this as your newscaster or whatever you want to call me, your VTuber commentator, right, chat? Here's what I'm gonna say, chat. For you to mess with somebody like this, to talk shit behind somebody's back when you just got Lego as a mod, is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that you cannot move on past that is insane to me, that you would go talk shit, go behind people's back, just because you got Lego as a mod. That's crazy. Now I'm going to tell you as a friend of Mickey, actually, sincerely, Sparta, fuck you. Mickey is one of the nicest people in the entire world. She is so kind. She is so giving. She is one of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met in the VTuber space. And for you to fuck with her and Missy, I don't know. I don't know directly, Cha-Cha. But obviously they don't deserve to go through they went through. But knowing Mickey and knowing Missy, for you to do that kind of shit to them is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Mickey is one of the kindest, most genuine people I have ever met in my entire life, chat. Outside of VTubing, like my entire life, Mickey is so genuine and so sweet. So for you to fuck with her really grinds my gears on a personal level. And nobody deserves that, right? I don't know Cha-Cha, but I do want her to know, for anybody that went through this stuff, you know, we are here to support you, and that's what we're talking about it. Because people need to know that this happened. It's horrible.
GLH, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the headbats. I really appreciate it. Yeah, today is interesting. I think that's the most neutral way to put it. We will be covering...
I had a mod do this to me years ago. He accessed my Patreon without my permission and tried to shit talk me to my mods and friends when I fired him for being invasive. Gotta love it, Sprixer. Gotta love it. What the fuck, bro? People cannot take an L. People cannot take an L. Especially when you go to those types of links. And I'm glad that you're okay, Sprixer. And I'm glad it didn't evolve into what we're talking about today. But that is another fucked up thing as well. I mean, I had a mod a long time ago when I was first starting that we let him go and he lost his shit. So I can a little bit empathize with you. Not to that level, of course.
Bring some serious topics here at the very beginning. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but I have found out some new information that makes me angry and frustrated, disappointed, like so
rightfully so. I'd be beyond frustrated.
A verbal statement because it's hard to write everything down in a text on Twitter, right? And so I just want to get this out here and out in the universe.
Oh my god, Sprixer is on our news today, chat. I don't know if you know that, but Sprixer is so cool that she's on our news twice today.
Dual, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on it. Obviously, the first one is free. There will be heavy topics being discussed, so trigger warning for the beginning of stream. This will be about my off-kai experience. Like stalking. There will also be mention of an SA incident. Not by me, but affecting somebody I know by the person who is also harassing me. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Thor. Welcome on in. How you doing?
Crazy.
Good to see you.
Thanks for giving us some respect. I appreciate you.
In. Good to see you as well.
I'm going to skip just a little bit ahead, guys.
Hello. I really appreciate the support. Yesterday might very well be on an alt watching this, or somebody will send it to them.
Well, I'm sure I don't doubt it.
If you do end up watching this,
your kid Spriggs, you had to do that.
I know
I
what
appreciate
you've been
that,
saying
kitty.
about me. I know that you've been telling lies about why I unmodded you to other people. I have physical screenshots of people coming into my DMs saying they were told something completely different. I have more than one person coming into my DM saying they were told something different that was a lie about why I unmodded you. So if you do try to come at me with your Google Doc that you are threatening to make against your victims of any kind, I'm just gonna say don't even try it with me right now, because whatever you're going to say about me in that doc is going to either be out of context or completely fabricated. Do not try.
Oh yeah, Mickey, you tell him. You tell him.
Do not. I know exactly what you're up to, and I have proof that you lied about me. What does this mean, Mickey? What are you talking about? We're gonna get into it. Don't worry, we will. Mars, thank you for showering for stream. And Obara, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it.
Hear Mickey just go. What the fuck?
Have
That's
to
so funny.
support the peeps. I appreciate you, Thor.
Good,
You're
I'm
so
glad she's
sweet.
not having
Thank
it.
you
Nobody
so
should have to
much.
deal with this shit.
Thank you very much.
It's fucked up.
You got receipts? Look.
If you're watching this,
Don't
fuck
mess
you,
with me,
actually.
okay? Don't mess with me. We always got receipts. Exactly. Don't mess with me, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. So, anyway. Hi, Zeke. Welcome on to Think of a Showering for Stream. Sorry, I can't do slurps too hard with a cough drop in my mouth. Otherwise, I'm gonna choke.
Oh my god, I did that one time. I had a cough drop and I like
How you
choked.
doing? Lovely. Good to see you. Welcome on and thank you for popping in for support. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
It's
So,
really not that hard, Pasta. It's
yeah.
really not.
The sad part is, okay, the good news is I found out somebody is spreading some of the rumors about me. The bad news is this is not the only person spreading rumors about me.
Oh, that sucks. That super sucks. So, even though Miki's had some issues with this, right? At least they were able to identify that this one person was part of the problem, obviously, Chad. So, as you heard from Miki, you know, she straight up says, she just like, look, you know, I have some receipts, obviously, to refute a lot of the stuff that you want to say. Well, chat, first up, though, more importantly, we need to take a look here what Cha-Cha had to say about her experience with, of course, Sparta. So, guys, again, just a trigger warning, just letting you know, if this is your time to click off, you can do that. 84% of my storage is used. Let's do it. So, my experience with Sparta kicked me in. And of course, there's a screenshot. Okay, I have a room booked by Parkin, by Radisson for one. Ideas, we could try contacting them and asking to make it for 2 guests and see what they say. It's a single queen size bed in the room. That's fine. All right, I'll try contacting them when I get home and see what they say. So, they are just basically like, they're both going to off guy. Sparta had a room. And so it seems like Cha-Cha is like, yeah, can I stay in your room? I had no sexual intent when going into a room with Sparta. I just thought we were sharing a bed as friends. We never had any sexual conversations at all, especially not about engaging in sexual acts together. So already what I'm gathering, chat, is this person was like, oh, I'm offering my room to you, so you better sleep with me. Like, this is why I, like, it sucks, but this is the reason why I don't ever room with anybody that I don't personally, like, physically know. I will not just do that with somebody online, you know what I mean? So fucked up that's part of it, but it would even, like, insinuate to that. But we'll get to that in a bit, chat. We met at a friend's server. We got to know each other over the course of a little over a month. We were friends and just friends. They only knew each other for a month, chat. There's no romantic intent in our messages, just memes and other things. We met at the airport and a VTuber friend was with him. That friend parted ways with us. We took an Uber to our room the first night, nothing happened, and we just slept. The second night on 6/19, went to bed and I woke up to him touching my thigh. I froze thinking if I stayed till he'd stop. Thinking if I stayed till he stopped, and then he started to slip his hand under my underwear. That is beyond fucking gross, dude. Why would you make an advance on somebody that you have had any type of anything going on with them, and they just wanted to, like, get a room with you? That's it. Like, why are you assuming you literally just sexually assaulted somebody? Because at this point, asked him what he was doing. He did pull his hand back and went back to bed. That is so bad. I feel so bad because they didn't have, like, anywhere to go, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they could just leave because they needed a room to stay, you know? Later on, I woke up with his hand in my underwear again, and I tried to push his hand away. He didn't move his hand and kept pushing it further. He told me, you slept in my room with me. Didn't you want this? For you to assume that there was no consent ever given. Ever given. There was no fucking consent ever given. So, I'm gonna let you read this next line by yourself, chat. I really don't want to read that out loud. That's gross. the fact that this person did that to them. I am so sorry, Cha-Cha. I hope you were okay. To the best of your ability, because that is absolutely horrible. I can't imagine. He kept doing this and told me to turn on my side. I did, and I noticed he was trying to stick something else in me. I started pushing him away and getting very staunch about not wanting that. He then jacked off and asked me if I minded if he made a mess. I said, yes, I do mind. Please don't get it on me. He put it on his hand. This is somebody that is taking advantage of somebody that wanted to get a room with them. That was just like, look, I need a room for Avkai. You took advantage of them. And you literally assaulted them. These situations are so dangerous for newer and smaller VTuber cons to really consider hotline emergency services people can call any situations creators are going to vent alone. You're so right. You're absolutely right. It's so scary to think that this happens. It's a norm, chat. I'm going to tell you again how I want to mention this, but you guys know my partner, Am. He is a forensic scientist that specializes in SA chat. And it is so sad, I can tell you, how many cases and how often it happens. It's really sad and it's really horrible. And it hurts my heart to see this happen to people. And especially a fellow VTuber like Cha-Cha. And again, you were just put in such a horrible situation, you know? After this, I started avoiding him at the con. I didn't tell him where I was and he lost me. He tried to follow me around multiple times, and a few times I was able to meet my friends with me because I was able to get away from him. Sometimes I was able to lose him in the crowd, which is what I tried to do. So after they do this, stalking them, you know what I mean? Here's the messages. I'll track you, so I'm just wandering now. Hey, I went to the community stage to see the concert. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Pixelated Night thing. Already it starts at 8, doesn't it? It's at 6. I'm taking the other one. Okay, Oshibar starts at 8. Yeah, okay, I'm out front. I don't have a ticket for Pixelated. I couldn't leave him completely because I had no room without him. Again, that's kind of what I surmised, right? They probably felt trapped about it. And I also could not lift my wheelchair. I needed his help in order to get to the con with my wheelchair. But they were literally trapped. I stopped talking to him after the con and blocked him due to how uncomfortable I was. Unfortunately, I was too scared to have a confrontation. I just wanted to put his situation past me. Everyone's seeing all the other women affected. I didn't want this to happen to anybody else. And Chacho, I just want you to know, like, we support you in this. And I am so sorry that you felt like that you had to hide this. I just punched my microphone. I'm so sorry that you felt like you had to hide this because this is just horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. For somebody to do this to you, your courage is very admirable. And I'm so glad that you were able to come forward with your story, you know what I mean? So chat, now we have the response to this. The Sparta Kickman decided to release his own document about all of this. But first up, here's the tweet we're talking about. Apparently everything conveniently happened in the VC. Not convincing when the burden of proof stays with the one. Making accusations, I have no insults to offer either. Making emotional jabs not only convinces me that I was lied to at the time. But again, they're using some screenshots from a long time ago, you know what I mean? Long time ago. So this is just out of context, right? And of course, they're going to say, I'll probably make a talk to address everything people are saying about me at this point. If anybody cares, stay tuned. Well, we are going to be looking here at that document here in just a second. But I want to point out one more thing here, which is, of course, in that document. And, of course, this person is like, yeah, bro, I'm waiting to see your dumbass caller coordinated attack on you. Random nobody, LOL. Expose yourself, etc. So, not yet, Doc. We'll get to that here in just a bit. Yeah, we will get to that. The chat. Here it is, my response. Allegations. So let's go take a look at what's going on. My Avkai experience. It's come to my attention I've been accused of some serious stuff that allegedly happened while I was the Avkai. I'm making this document to tell my side of the story for anybody who cares enough to know it, and address what people are saying as best as I can. The first point I will make, I'll address is a streamer I was formerly associated with almost 2 years ago called Nekomiki. I removed as her moderator for having a disagreement with one of her community members which case she decided to remove me from the moderation team. Okay, after this happened, I resigned to only lurking streams until I was eventually banned with no solid reason given. So, chat, really quickly, with no solid reason given. I got some news for you, bro. Nobody has to give you a reason. They can ban you for any reason. They be like, your name starts with S, you're banned. It's their stream. They can literally do whatever they want. They don't have to have a solid reason. I know that sucks to hear, but like, I'm gonna tell you guys. Let's put this in perspective for a second. So you've been accused of sexual assault, and the first thing you want to talk about is how you got banned by Mickey? Bro, you sexually assaulted somebody. I've since only acknowledged her existence when asked why I was banned from her community. She has recently accused me of stalking her archive, which I did attend. The only thing I knew she was doing was a performance at the Pixie party, which I did go to. I was asked to go and then informed of her performance specifically so I could avoid her. But where is you addressing that you talked a bunch of shit behind her back? That better be up here. So here is on 5/13. You'll come, right? The outcome issues with Mickey is going to be one of the performers, so is Artie and some other keys that follow them. And oh, okay, just give me a heads up. I don't want to interact with her or anything, okay? I mean, that doesn't like that doesn't exonerate you of still stalking somebody. Oh, I knew when they're gonna be at this party, and I said I didn't want to interact with them, even though I totally did and stalked them anyway, but I'm not a stalker. What? Also left the party early to attend a different event called the Oshi Bar. Okay, you still went to their event. I have evidence that I was at the event since I took a short video. I met up with another person there will be mentioned later. In conclusion, I never engaged with or tried to engage with Nekomiki in any way during the con. Never searching for information regarding her location. Never asked anything about her. Never approached her in any way. And conversely, actively wished to avoid her as much as possible. I'll include a few pics of the events for the con I went to. That says at these events that she was not. Then at least this party shows my innocence. I mean, that shows that you didn't go to the party necessarily. But that doesn't show that you didn't talk shit about them behind their back. You know what I mean?
So excited and so nervous since it's my first time.
Okay, so they were, I mean, clearly there's a video of them being here, and I mean, that's fine and all, but again, let's say hypothetically we use this as a way to exonerate you, right, of stalking Mickey. You still didn't address anything about you talking shit about her. Yeah, that too. I mean, I want to give that the benefit of the doubt, Sprix. I probably shouldn't at all, but like, this could be anybody's videos or pictures, right? If you had yourself in it, that'd be one thing. Also, there's like nobody there, so maybe you could have like put yourself in it. Harassment accusation. Second point. So they literally did not address the fact that they talked shit. If they don't address this, I'm going to lose my mind. Second point, I've been accused of sexually harassing VTubers. The collab server stated in a post by Froggy Poppins here. Okay, this was the one that we first looked at. Let's take a look. I'm not sure who all is meant to be referring to, and I doubt I'll ever find out. But these allegations come with no evidence to support them. Only had significant interactions with a few people from the server. The claim was made that the harassment occurred in BC, which puts an argument to, as I said, they do a I said, they said situation. I mean, that is true, right? But here's the thing about it. Let me hit you with a few things. So, like, when you say, like, it's a he said, she said situation, right? It's one thing when, like, maybe one person says that, right? But now there's, like, 3 to 5 people actively calling you out. It's no longer he said, she said, you know what I mean? There's multiple people saying these things about you. Like, you know, 1 is one thing, right? 2 is a pattern, and 3 is like, oh, shit. I'm not sure it was all meant to referring to. I only had significant interaction with a few people from this server. The claim was made that the harassment occurred in BC. Puts argument to I said, they said situation. Obviously, I can't somehow prove that I never did anything over the line in a voice chat because I do not record any VC activity. I do wonder how no one happened to get any kind of evidence of this, despite VTubers very commonly having OBS open at all times. You get a very simple click to start recording if it needed. So this is actually kind of like this is a little bit of a misleading, right? There's a lot of rules about one-party and two-party consent based on where you live. So being like, oh, well, you don't have the proof for it. Well, at the same time, like saying like people, oh, nobody recorded it, so must not be true. That's also not true because there are laws about consent and recording, right? At least sometimes people get away with stuff in VC. You know what I mean? Warning adult themes. Third point, finally the most serious accusations come from somebody I had to attend to off-guy with. As the last minute to change my plans, I was asked by a VTuber named Cha-Cha Chilla if I could share a room. I'd informed her there was only one bed, but I was willing to share it. She took no issue with this. The first night came, I had gone to sleep on my back arms on my side to avoid rolling. I woke up at some point in the middle of the night feeling her skin pressed against my hand. I will not go into detail about what happened following this to keep her privacy and only mention important parts of information. I will not go into detail about what happened to keep her privacy. Bro, you're being accused of sexual assault. What are you talking about? Oh, yes, I'm gonna keep it private. Bro, no. You need to exonerate yourself. Excuse me? No. Oh, no. You're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna hide it behind privacy. No. It don't work that way. I'm sorry, no. We want the information. The other thing is, one, I did not engage in any activities until I was certain she was both awake and engaged. She gave me instructions, asked me to do specific things during the activities. She just said, he said in her document, no. Wait, so I did not engage until I was certain she was awake and engaged. Well, what does that mean? You literally just admitted it. She gave me instructions, asked me to do specific things. Bro, in her document, he literally says right here. He told me to turn. He kept doing this to me, turn on my side. Okay, right? I started pushing away, getting ready to staunch. Absent-minded and said, yes, I do. Please don't get on me. So you're saying that this is permission? That this is the instructions? No, bro. Absolutely not. You never got consent. You literally are admitting that you did it, and now you're trying to backtrack. When she said she wanted to stop, I did not do anything further. Make sure she would be okay with anything that happened. That's not consent. That is not consent. Nah, that's wild, dude. The following day, she told me it felt rushed, to which I apologized the following night. Made clear she went engaged, so I did not. Where's the screenshots of that? Do you have screenshots of that? Because from what it sounded like is you assaulted her, and then like she said here, you put her in a very uncomfortable situation where she had to, she was in a room, right? Got to be in a room with you. She was in a wheelchair, so she needed help, and she had nowhere else to go, so she had to deal with you and went on to ignore you as much as possible. Where's the proof of that? You're being accused of SA. Why are you not actually like attempting to exonerate yourself at all? Like, you literally just admitted right here. You literally just admitted right here. What am I missing something, chat? Am I just like brain dead? But what am I missing here? The explanation is a response to the Google Doc. I'm going to assume this is Cha-Cha's town. It released where they accused me of SA and claimed they were stuck with me for the rest of the time and trying to avoid me as much as possible. Reality is this, she regretted what happened the first night, which I can understand. But it's completely need to spin the tail to make it seem like this was all somehow me. Is there proof of that? I don't even mind not wanting to do anything with me afterwards, but the feeling they need to make up a whole story like this, I will now show more context of DMs. Showing that she wasn't exactly avoiding me during the con like she said. Actually taking the time to help her anytime she needed it, buying an Uber to take her to wherever she wanted to go, even though I had no plans of doing so. I took lots of pictures out today at Standees and merch as well as I looked around. Bro, it doesn't matter. What do you not understand? It doesn't matter if you had continued talks with her after. She was in an uncomfortable situation and she was stuck. And she had basically she felt like no choice but to deal with you till she could eventually actually get out of that room and get away with you, and then block you and try to get away 100%. This could be anything whatsoever. It says, oh, I bought her Ubers. Bro, this doesn't prove anything. It's just a screenshot of Ubers. This proves nothing, bro. This literally proves nothing. Okay, this is where hers cut off, right? I'll take it for pixelated. Okay, then we meet up at the Ocean Bar. Okay, I'm upstairs. Where you at? On the ground floor. Come upstairs on the escalator. Went up to the private event. No, I didn't. I already went up and moved and go more in the private event. At the doors to exit the building. Looks like they're starting to close the sun, so it's a plan to go to HoloLive. They're going to carry you for a bit. They're going to Yabai Market a little bit after 8. Gonna be going to stuff in, or if you want it, I don't know anything about it. Where do I go? Main stage up in a room. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell right now. Yeah, I'm starving. Want to meet outside? Yeah, like the thing is like just because somebody continues to like. Okay, look. If you were assaulted, chat. If you were assaulted, everybody deals with this in different ways, right? Some people might take them days, weeks to realize that they've been assaulted, right? Some people never realize it and never come forward. You know what I mean, chat? In this case, she might have also had this happen, tried to brush it off. As she said in here, in her document, that she didn't want to, she wanted to move on, put the situation past her. So you can't sit there and say, oh, because she continued to interact with me that I didn't do it. You still did it, bro. You're still guilty. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. That's crazy logic. Oh, so because she continued to interact with me, I didn't do anything wrong. No, that's not true. If I look at this, how she's typing and stuff like that, she probably was scared. She probably felt trapped. And she probably felt like that she had to deal with you and be nice so she could just get away from you. Exactly. It could have been survival mode. I can't afford to recognize what has happened until I'm away from this person. Again, they're talking about like, I'm starving. Want to meet outside? I want to see the rest of the concert. Okay, go ahead. No worries. All right, it's over. I'm at the entrance. Okay, where did you want to meet? Outside in front of con? I'm outside. Okay, I'm coming. Nothing's closing. Where are you up to? You still here? Again, I'm downstairs. Let me pass on my business cards. Okay. Conclusion. I'm not against taking accountability for mistakes I make. However, in this instance, all you see are accusations. And he said, she said claims. The concept of innocent until proven guilty means the burden of proof lies with the accuser and not the accused. Despite that, I still have some, I still come to address what has been said, because I know there was sensitive topics like this. It's going to be easy to forget how important it is to present sufficient evidence to back up your claims. If there's anything more to address, I will add to the end of the document additional tab. I will answer the questions. There might be, do my best to clear up any misunderstandings. Even though I doubt many people see this, and even fewer care to read it, I'll need to provide my side of things. Thank you for your time. You didn't take accountability, though, dude. You didn't take accountability. Also, like, there's a few parts where you didn't really provide, like, solid proof. You know what I mean? Like, I agree 100% that you were innocent until proven guilty. However, you need to also understand there's two things about this, right, chat? You're innocent until proven guilty, but also when there's a pattern of behavior and you failed to actually address half of the problems people have had with you, it one makes your apology look bad, but at the same time, on top of that, multiple people have come forward and talked about this stuff. It's a pattern at that point, you know what I mean? And to say, oh, there's no proof, so I'm not guilty, right? Well, here's the problem with a lot of that as well. There is a very large percentage of people who are sexually assaulted who don't come forward in time to provide sufficient DNA evidence or things like that, right, chat? This person obviously wanted to move on, but felt like they needed to come forward about it after recollection. It had time to move away from it, you know what I mean? You being there and talking to them does not prove your innocence on it, right? If anything, when multiple people come and talk about a pattern of your behavior and doing this, I would do everything in my power to prove that I am not guilty. And I don't feel like you did that at all in this document. You didn't address the shit that you talked. You didn't really provide real proof that you weren't bothering and stalking Mickey, or saying shitty things about, you know, Missy as well. Like, to me, what this seems like is that you never asked for consent. You did something you shouldn't have done. You took advantage of somebody that you had a room with. And now what you're trying to do right here is be like, oh, no, I didn't do any of that. The proof is on them, right? At the end of the day, you still did these horrible things, and there's still a pattern of bad things you've done to other people. So what do we have left to look at other than all of this information put together? Because you might say, oh, well, you know, court-wise, you don't have anything on me. But in the court of public opinion, we look at this, right? And we take all of the evidence and we put it all together and we make our own judgment call about it. And there's no accountability, dude. There's no accountability. And you definitely took advantage of somebody. Exactly. Exactly. This is about the court of public opinion. There's actual court and there's court of public opinion. And sadly, I don't think he would actually be charged with SA because, you know, Cha-Cha would need to come forward with a lot more stuff and information about it, right? There would need to be potentially a kit done, things like that. And it's way too late, you know? But yeah, this is basically like, she was trapped. That's the vibe I get from it, and that's my opinion. Ultimately, chat, there were some responses to this document. Of course, when this person released this as well, right? Why would you share more info about the room booking? For me being accused, I tried to make the case she was on board with sharing about the implications. Again, that's what I said. Why were there not more screenshots about that stuff, right? Why were there not more screenshots? Dodge everything. You waited till she was asleep. Exactly. Like, oh, I waited till she was awake. That doesn't give any excuse, dude. Like, what the fuck? Absolutely horrible individual, chat. Froggy goes on to respond. Yeah, Froggy goes on to respond. Dude, it's all hearsay. It's a stretch and a half. When it's 5 separate female creators coming forward in my DMs about the weird and inappropriate comments you made towards them and calls. Exactly. It is beyond a pattern, chat. You can say no proof, he. When there's witnesses and multiple people on my messages saying they saw this coming from a mile away, can't help genuinely. I agree. Neko Mickey also, I mean, we watch a little bit of her stream, but of course I encourage you to watch the whole thing. Neko Mickey goes on to say, I've been shown a follow-up doc. I spied her, trying to rebuke my claims. I read the doc and I'd like to point out, you're still lying why I modded you. A fellow mods to vouch about your lies, is actually what's led to you being removed. And again, they did not ever address them talking shit about Mickey. You're never owed explanations why you're banned. Made me uncomfortable from past experiences. I don't need to talk to you afterward. You say you tried to avoid me at the con, but I and at least 2 other people can confirm seeing you staring at me over 3 days at the convention, bro. You're cooked. You did not provide any verifiable proof of these claims. Please stop lying about me and leave me alone. That's where I want to end it. But stop trying to slander me or I will defend myself and my friends. They literally have witnesses going, bro, this guy is stalking you. This right here tells me a lot. Especially when like, oh, I didn't do it. Here's videos of me at this thing. Oh, that doesn't really prove anything, you know? Like, are they your videos? I'm going to tell you guys, you want my verdict on this? This person took advantage of somebody. They thought that they never asked for permission. They never asked for consent. They took advantage of somebody. And now that they're being called out for it, they're like, oh, well, no proof. Absolutely horrible, chat. Again, I want to remind you of this particular person. Again, their name here is, of course, Sparta. That is right, guys. I'm going to pull them up for you again. Their name is Sparta Kickman. I highly recommend you take today's information, mull on it and make a decision that is best for you and your communities. Obviously, I can't tell you what to do. I can only recommend and tell you my opinion. But I think looking at the evidence where this stands. So there you go, guys. Wish, of course, Missy, all of the victims, Mickey, and of course, Cha-Cha, all of the love in the world. Please give Cha-Cha Chilla some love. Obviously not something that anybody should have to go through, chat. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. The burden of proof does lie with the prosecution, but you do still need to put up some sort of defense. Exactly. Yeah, again, they're like, oh, no proof. Even though, like, 10 people are calling you out. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Yeah, give her some. I just followed her, too, as well, so. It's sad, chat, how often this happens, and there are so many victims. It's sad, it's gross, and it's horrible. I would appreciate that, Thanatos. Thank you so much. So, please, make some room in your heart for them, chat. Absolutely horrible situation. Absolutely horrible situation. Guys, let's continue. I do want to talk about some other stories here. And this one is about a scammer, chat. I believe this is in the German VTuber community. However, something that you want to be on the lookout for. And of course, we have here coming from Ryoko Izumi. And I'm just broken. I and others were scammed out of over 1,000 euros just because we wanted a VTuber model. I'm deeply hurt because my viewers give me the money so I could afford it. Commission was accepted 8 months ago. And all I got was a buggy model and one with missing details, important details. I tried everything to get in touch with the company, but all I got was seen and no response. The website and the region are gone, and they have my money. This is, of course, Astria Studio, I'll assume. And of course, somebody, they messaged them. They said, I'm truly deeply disappointed. My model has numerous errors and bugs. Nothing is being fixed. I mean, left unread the entire time. It's incredibly frustrating. I gave you all my savings, but what I received is simply unfinished. I'm now asking that you fix it immediately, as my re-debut is coming up very soon. If you don't take action, I would like my money back. It's unacceptable as a company. You have not informed anybody that you stopped working, deleted your website, and no longer respond to messages. I've been left unread for months on VGen without any replies or updates, chat. Now, you know, this can kind of happen in a small amount, right, chat? Maybe it's just one person. But unfortunately, there's even more. And that is because this person says, of course, Rose, can you help him? He was scammed in. They took the donations to the community. You know, and of course, they're asking if this person can kind of try to help them out. But, yeah, just really, really fucked up that this person is going around. And, of course, scamming these people. Well, chat, there's even more right here. Coming in from Nani Rude that says, unfortunately, got scammed by them for about 1.2K even before they were on VGen. Absolutely sucks. And again, this is another victim, chat, that was hit by this exact same group and had money stolen. Here we have from Keo, who also says, I also commissioned them, but my model was complete enough for me to try fixing some bugs myself. I commissioned in December. Please contact your bank. So this person had to go on and actually fix their own stuff. Fix their own stuff, chat, because it was still incomplete. Absolutely scammed. So, chat, please be on the lookout here. Please be on the lookout for Astria Studios. Somebody that you need to watch out for. Do not commission them. Warn your friends. Definitely a very, very bad and evil company, chat. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Really, really sucks. And now, chat, we have to talk about an even crazier situation. And I think we're actually going to be checking back in here with UFO Keo, who had to deal with this situation. Think that they have problems. And now, chat, they had to deal with a separate situation. So I want to talk about this VTuber named Ghost Stars. Ghost Stars? Ghost Stars? We're going to say Ghost Stars. And in this particular situation, chat, their actions are so egregious. One of their sponsors had to step up. Well, let's talk about this. I never went to this post because I hate creeps. So multiple people of my VTuber mutuals sent me warnings of Ghost Stars for attempting to ask them out upon further investigation and cross boundaries. Respect artists and our scammer. The quoted tweet is their messages. What's up? Do you want to add each other in DC in-game together? I'm Yukioni, a VTuber. A mass message of feminine presenting VTubers. We're going to look at all the screenshots, chat, so I'll just stick with me on it. At the time of me receiving this message when only posted my model, revealed 3 to 4 hours prior. Before then, I was even out as a VTuber. Now they find me. Please read Kira's original tweet and thread. Fortunately, this is the only instance. And a quick message is proves that their scouring messages. Meaning, as you see with the post the Earth Gamer, we're going to look at this as well, chat. Numbers, they also ask artists to pay by friends and family. Have told artists the price is too expensive. Stolen the design without paying. And encourage artists to render even without payment. They use something they did not pay for. Wrote it off as fan art. On top of all that, again, chat, if you check the thread, multiple people have come out about that experience of the person. Some are VTubers and other are artists. So let's go take a look here at this one. Coming here from Kirika, who says, please don't use VTubing as a dating site. I was finally open to making more friends, but this is just weird. Okay, so before we talk about scheduling, can you let me know how old you are, where you're from, and pronouns? Yes, and are you also single? Why do you need to ask that to collab with anybody? That's the weirdest question. Again, here's another one. Yeah, ask for pronouns, block. Maybe it's the age gap too. That could have been a reason as well. So here we go, guys. This is actually, allegedly, their past life. TLDR 2 years ago, X was looking for a VTuber model for around $100, and it was a very short deadline. I thought it would be a simple bust, and by the time I really need money, I had financial issues. There you go, Ben. He wanted to pay my friends and family method, and at the very beginning, I talked about not to scam him. He harassed this person by spamming weird messages. Then Summy Studio was chosen as X's next artist. The commission was taken to somewhere into September after I decided to quit, no longer be an artist of X's model. Summy was struggling with X for 2 months. He didn't receive any payment after all the hard work that she made. There you go. He faked the invoice and still, to this date, never paid for the model and still uses it without permission. I need to transfer the money from my bank and PayPal in order to make the transaction just matter because I remember I made multiple PayPal transactions. When nothing my PayPal balance and the transaction still go through. And then, of course, they faked this invoice right here. Scammer, bro. Absolute scammer. Let's go take a look here at what your Ami has to say. This person, as a weirdo, be careful. What's up? Do you want to add... Sorry, I just punched my mic. I gotta stop doing that, chat. What's up? Do you want to add each other on DC and game together sometime? Hello, I'm not a bot, by the way. Can you check my Twitch? Plus socials. Hello, what's up? Do you want to add each other? I mean, just like constantly like bothering them, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we don't want my PC to explode. Yeah, just like a lot of red flags, you know what I mean? Just bothering people a lot, constantly messaging them. And of course, here we have the other person who is Mari-chan that says, "Hi, everybody. I'm very expressive with my hands, okay? I can't help it." Of course, we have here Mari-chan who says, "Hi, everybody. I'm the artist who designed their current model. I debated a long time whether or not to speak up on this, but I need to adjust my experience with Ghost Stars, both to protect others and to make sure this doesn't happen again to myself or others. Ghost Stars reached out to me wanting to commission a VTuber model. They haven't designed yet. Offered to do a quick free 30-minute mock-up of a design, which I typically do with other VTuber children. However, this turned into being taken advantage of for weeks. Of course, they're talking about I need to think about the 2.0 model, etc. I'll be happy to design something for free. Just to see you like it. Both options sound exciting. I started with a call on Discord. First of all, I rarely offer draw and call type things because I have severe anxiety and prefer to work. I'm comfortable, absolutely. However, I thought it couldn't hurt for one time. One call turned into nearly 5. I did my best to set boundaries during the call. They continuously interrupt me or twist my words around into something else, creating an overwhelming environment that I felt hard to speak up for myself in. He would continuously pry and text me. I did respond in an hour. Regardless of if I set my boundaries, so I told him I was sick, busy with school, sleeping, had a family emergency, they would still text me and ask me to schedule calls. I eventually gave up. Some examples of me letting them know I was extremely busy, most likely couldn't call. Continuously let them know I had paid commissions to get to them. They always made it feel like they were more important. Once again, all the work I was doing for them was free at this point. I'm a lady who works, I have a tight deadline. Okay, no worries, just give me a heads up. Sounds good. I'm on my way back home right now. Still down to meet after a shower. Just want to double check we're still meeting. I'm home right now. Pinging them. All right, I'll be working tonight. All right, no worries. When do you think you'll be done with the lineup? They were saying, I bet I can't wait to see you cooked up on my lunch right now. If you want to send it to me, I'm guessing maybe a few days instead of yesterday. You like just like clearly pressuring them quite a lot, right? Sorry about the unclear communication. Please understand I have lots of other art to work on. I bet. How soon? Message me whenever. What's up? Are you able to send me any updates? How soon? Since I plan commissioning another artist. Sorry, not sure if you saw my post. I've been responding because it doesn't mean I'm gone. If your artist sees today, it'll be done by them. I'll try to finish tonight. It is very much pressuring them, you know what I mean? How soon? Halloween and other holidays are always big deals for me. Hope you had a good Halloween. I'll send it today. I think it looks like they did kind of eventually send it, right? Another example of me telling them I was extremely sick, and even made a post about it. Yeah, continue pressure updates and another on Halloween, which is always an important holiday. We just looked at that. And of course, there was those I communicated to be creating one free design. They may just spend my words to convince me to do two, even though I initially offered one, taking advantage of the artists. A sketch turned into them asking for line art, and eventually a render design which aligns with other stories. And dude, this is chat. This was free work from both of these people. Or I'm sorry, for Mario. Mario did both of these works for free. That's crazy. The final straw for me was nearly 12 iterations of the second outfit design they wanted me to make. They continues to ask for color and design elements we change, even if they approved them beforehand. Instead of vague color reference, they told me to change it to something else entirely. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, they literally did that mock-up for free, both of those. Yeah, no, this just sounds like a difficult person to work with. New color requests, none of them were any references. They sent me the note, ghost colors with zero context. They need to take upon themselves the color of my design and do what they thought looked best. So, and just sending a bunch of stuff. That's tough. What's up, Rizura? Thank you for the 42 months. Here's me setting my boundaries. First time was ignored. Second time we stopped working together officially. I know, sorry for my late response. I'm feeling a bit discouraged actually because I put a lot of time in the art and our meetings all for free. So probably Mars dropped like 12 plus hours on this free work, by the way. Has not even been promised compensation or anything to work with them, right? I'll make the change to the hair jellies and horns. I'm really willing to recolor once more. Can you please provide me with a solid color palette, preferably with hex codes. If there are any items you want a certain color, please let me know. I'd be appreciated. I hope you can understand that I need to put a limit just because I freelance a full-time job. To pause support paid commissions, I'll begin your dream design. At this moment, I need to cancel any further commissions. Sorry for this unnoticed, but I hope you can understand. I'm willing to pay though. Yes, no worries then. And what about this? I'm sorry if I didn't communicate clear enough. Nonetheless, I'm very sorry for the short notice, but at this moment, I am unable to follow through on your model. There are a few circumstances that led to this decision. Could you let me know what the reason was? They gave it to them. You need to pay since it was free, but if you want to, you can choose the amount. Here's my PayPal. Wait, even for both reference sheets. Yes, I've sent multiple messages about it. Are you fine with me waiting to finish my 2.0 cost first and then pay you? And of course, here's my documenting what they proposed over the call, and they proposed this to be paid, and of course, they never paid it, right? Now they're barely crediting my design when using it. Oh, so they took this design shot and are using it for their model, and never credited the artist. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I gotta fix my fucking ponytail because this is... I'm losing hair over this, chat. Then they barely credited my design when using it. Yeah, calling during calls and streams. Use language that made it sound like they came up with a design. Even though they couldn't send me any solid references, I was essentially piecing together chaos. I truly don't want to believe they have any negative motives when we were working together. Overall, I feel taken advantage of. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel so bad for them. You know, the entire situation we live with Spark for commissions has interfered in how I've been working. I lost hundreds of dollars, even more valuable to me. I no longer enjoy what I love doing as much as I used to. However, please don't send any hate, any individuals, right? And finally, thanking all the people that have already commissioned me. And of course, their patience, chat. They did not deserve that. They did not deserve that. And of course, Large Snap goes on to say, sharing my experience regarding this creep too, and now seeing I'm not the only one who found this person creepy. You know, and here's the response to the, you know, hey, add me. Hello, respectfully, do not game add people that don't interact with my streams or socials. Interact with your socials how? As in follow your Twitter, do I need to interact with your posts? That is the case. Would you be down to call and get to know each other first and before we discuss about gaming together? Just like clearly pushing boundaries, you know? Yeah, this is how I feel. This is exactly how I feel reading this. Exactly how I feel. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Yoda. And here we also have Elra, who also goes on, of course, our favorite goose VTuber, who goes on to say, President been insinuating and harassing me quite a few times. They're going to say, do you want to reschedule them? Make up for today. We're still good for the 29th. Elra, they say, hey, I think that we better continue with our things to leave this friendship aside. I think you have too many expectations. I'm a very sociable person. Feel pressured about this, and I'm not somebody who's active. I'm sorry. It's fine you're not that active, but if you want to get to know me and such, you need to discuss about rescheduling and whether you actually want to meet me or not. Also, I understand life happens, so you should let me know ahead of time or before the time we planned, or to meet about rescheduling, or that we couldn't, or just take the hit, put the fries in the bag. Yeah, oh, well, I didn't know it was going to be, I didn't know I was going to be very upset and depressed. Is that something you get to know? It just happens as a person who suffers with it. That's something I can ignore. Never left you into dust. I was told I was not feeling okay, and I kind of felt pressured. Yeah, just, this is clear you pushing boundaries. You're making that uncomfortable. Leave people alone. Well, chat. Here we go, guys. This is where Tasha Coffee steps into the ring, chat. Tasha Coffee apparently was affiliated with Ghost Stars, but now, chat, things have changed. On June 22nd, Tasha Coffee manager was made aware of allegations against Ghost Stars, a new affiliate, into our program. After a short review, management decided to terminate their affiliate status. That's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea, all things considered, looking at everything that we've looked at today, chat. Do you agree? It is our intention to handle this matter privately. However, in retaliation for the removal, Ghost Stars chose to review bomb our website and attempted to blackmail our staff by threatening to keep those false reviews live until we reversed our decision. What the fuck? And now they jumped off the deep end. I told you guys I had to save the... I didn't give you the lead up. I can give you this part because this part was the most important. What the actual fuck? Blackmailed people. Review bomb them because they got let go from their sponsor. That is wild work. As a result, we made the difficult choice to hide these retaliatory reviews. Fortunately, this action has affected our gold authenticity status awarded by Judge.me. So this has real life consequences, chat, of this person doing this. Additionally, after reviewing further messages from concerned members of the VTuber community, we feel it's necessary to publicly clarify that Ghost Stars has no place in our program or community. So let me get this straight. This person stole designs, faked invoices, stole artwork, stole people's time, mistreated people, pushed multiple boundaries, was a creep, and also attempted to review bomb and blackmail people. Sounds like Jonathan Davis. Literally Jonathan Davis vibes. I am the king of the internet. Nobody watches Twitch streams without me because I own the internet. If you're watching this stream, nobody deserves to watch it because I'm not watching it. Holy shit. What's up, baby? How are you? We want to be clear, we do not negotiate with anybody who seeks to manipulate or threaten our team. Literally, we do not negotiate with terrorists. We stand friendly with those who've been affected, VTuber community or community at large. Be a safe place for all, free from those who wish to take advantage of others. Thank you for your continued trust and support. The Tasha Coffee team. Absolutely crazy, chat. Absolutely crazy. I'm very much under the impression that Natasha Coffee did exactly what they needed to do here, but holy Christ, dude. Like, this is just like a fucking roller coaster. Like, to read that, I'm just like, what is going on, dude? Like, absolutely insane, chat. So please, obviously, offer your support to everybody we talked about today. And then, of course, be on the lookout for this Ghost Stars person. Very scummy behavior. Very, very scummy behavior. The fact that they negatively impact their business is really fucked up. Really, really fucked up. So what do you think, chat? What are your thoughts about this situation before we move on to even crazier situation, chat? Yes, chat, there's a crazier situation than this one that we have to talk about. I can't believe it, man. Absolutely insane. This is a roller coaster. Absolute roller coaster. I don't really know this brand, but we'll give them a follow. They seem alright. I don't know if we can do that. Wait. Oh, is this for Ghost Stars? Okay, I got you. Yeah, chat isn't for Ghost Stars. Okay. Oh my god. No, not actually. We don't wish harm on anybody, chat. We don't wish harm on anybody. It's a little funny, but don't actually do that. I'm pretty sure they can legal action. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can. But with Cactus, it's funny. When you lost faith in humanity, what's another deep dive into the downward spiral? Well, what if I told you guys that a famous artist, a very famous artist that has worked with names like Aqua, was outed? Well, chat, let's move on to our next big story today. Then we'll get back to talk about corporate VTuber news. I want to talk about a particular person named, I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, Gowie? Well, chat, there have been some serious allegations against Gowie, but let's talk about Aqua and Yuki for a second. If you don't know Aqua, we've talked about Aqua quite a lot of times, but, I'll show you your VTuber model. Aqua was one of the largest VTubers in the world that was associated with HoloLive, who graduated not that long ago, chat. Yuki also is a very, very large VTuber as well. They are independent, but if you know Aqua, you might know Yuki because maybe they're very, very, very close. It's almost like they're the same person, very loosely related, like sisters or something like that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, let's go take a look here. So, this two people's models, chat, two separate people, was represented by this artist named Gowie. I hope I pronounced this right. Well, there is a huge controversy going on about the content of a true story, comic, yeah, chat, adult comic. Past statements of work stir debate, with lolly-style illustrations also drawing renewed attention. But this stuff aside, chat, let's look into the really crazy stuff. Gowie, who is the artist for these VTubers, is facing allegations of illicit conduct with a minor. At the time, a 14-year-old girl was subjected to this adult comic previously published by Gowie, labeled as a true story. Includes content depicting a relationship with a character presumed to be a minor. Prompt question is based on facts. Isn't that a criminal act? So they're saying this adult comic is a true story, which implies that this person had a relationship with a minor. Wait, chat, though, there is more. Also reveal the name of the minor character in the adult comic, not just the name of the girl Gowie previously had a relationship with, an appropriate relationship with. Criticism intensifies with comments like, it's obviously art, artist drawing real experience. I think this is messed up, right? The fact that it's the only adult comic they released is just creepy. If everything comes to light, the likelihood is high that HoloLive's IP, Minato Aqua will become unusable, and Yuki will face an inevitable character redesign. Because again, this is the artist that is being, of course, accused of all this stuff, right? So let's go take a look here at what came of this situation. Now, chat, it's the bad ending. So, Corey, who is basically like, I don't want to say Japanese Keemstar, but they're basically like, they're like a drama type like reporter, right, chat? But Corey was on Kick, exposing something related to Aqua, and that is what this was about. Chris went to the stream, who is the OP right here, and thought it covers why company is exposing Aqua herself, but said it's both unrelated and terrifying. Corey was accusing, of course, Gaui of grooming minors in his particular coverage. Well, chat, this goes on to evolve even more. So crazy turn of events here. Gaui actually went into Corey's stream, chat, admitted his fault, and announced he retired from being an illustrator. And that probably means more than likely, guys, of course, the talent, not Aqua, but Yuki is going to have to probably change her design because of that. Or at least get a new artist or something like that. But they admitted to it. That is right. Let's keep looking here. And literally in the minutes here, he's exposed for having an intimate relationship with a 14-year-old girl while he was 40 himself. So obviously, very, very disturbing stuff, chat. Very, very disturbing stuff. And again, that probably means a lot of changes coming for Yuki. Well, Yuki actually responded to this, chat. Let's see what Yuki had to say about everything. So, you know, I'm gonna let Dear R read this, so I can say my voice just very minutely. So, let's take a look.
Due to the confirmation of inappropriate behavior by the illustrator in charge, we have decided to refrain from using illustrations created by said individual moving forward.
I definitely think that's the
However,
best
for
course of
ongoing
action.
projects that are already in progress, we may, after consultation with the relevant parties, continue to handle them on an exceptional basis. We kindly ask for your understanding in advance.
All right.
As I personally hold the rights to the character designs, my activities will continue as usual. Regarding the visuals used
This is
for
Yuki's
live
side right here.
broadcasts, we are currently in careful discussions, including the possibility of engaging a new illustrator. We apologize for
That's a
this
good idea.
sudden announcement, but I hope to continue my activities with the same dedication as always, and I would be grateful for your warm support moving forward. Thank you for your continued support of Sakuna Yuki.
So there you go, chat. A very crazy situation. Obviously, extremely gross situation. This particular artist did some very horrible things. I'm sure that they are going to more than likely be charged in an official manner. But obviously, this relates to Yuki in a very big way. So it seems like they are trying to deal with it as best as they can. But very, very crazy. What's your thoughts, chat? What's your thoughts on this? Before we skip back up to a little bit of Corpo VTuber news. I don't know if I know what that is, Sigurd. But what's that? Or maybe I just don't remember. But it's crazy. Next, you're going to tell me Grub and Saba are related somehow. I know, right, Rob? That'd be insane. I think aside from the shock or anger disturbance of that happening, the person has too much money. I put too much money to change the model. Yeah, it definitely like puts a damper on that model as a whole. You know what I mean? Like, and that sucks. That super sucks. It's sullied, you know? It's sullied. So, oh, gotcha, Sigurd. Yeah, I don't know about that. So, anyway, chat. Here's that situation. But I get better news, chat, because let's move on to Ninja Sanji news. Oh, darn. I have no Ninja Sanji news. Oh, darn, chat. Isn't that sad? I really thought I'd just have so much to tell you, but I know you're all upset about it, but no Ninja Sanji news. Big darn. So let's talk about some HoloLive news, chat. First up, ASCII just celebrated his 7th birthday, chat. That is right. Of course, you can see here, ASCII had a big concert for it. And this one was called Sweet Pop Story. I do believe it was taken down by Sony, but it is back up. So all is well with ASCII on that one. So congratulations to them. Great screenshot on their 7th birthday. Also, on top of that, guys, ASCII is going to be releasing two new EPs coming out later this year. Of course, you have Restart and Rebirth, which is going to be on sale November 5th. Each of EP contains 4 songs, and they'll be releasing later this year. So, no, Sony is taking down stuff due to the YouTube HTML code. Wait, is that actually why they did? God, you're joshing me, right? Anyway, very cool. EP's coming soon. Another news, guys, Kanata actually had to end her stream early and went to the hospital. Very, very serious for Kanata. Kanata's going to tell us exactly what happened. So let's take a look. Luckily, they are okay. Oh, was there Enos? Was that proven?
No 話をちょっとしていこうかなと。
Was that proven?
いや、まあ、生きてますよ。もう生きてて、よかった。海外ネキニキ、ビビらないでください。昨日、一昨日に、ちょっとゲーム配信をしました。ちょうど1時から始めて。
I do remember that in the title of it though.
左のお腹のあたりが、なんかちょっと痛いな。これならまあまあまあいけるいけると思って。
Oh no, dude, if you get pain in your stomach, that always worries me. One of my aunts, her, I can't remember what it was. Something of hers like ruptured, and she almost died. She like literally was like minutes from dying.
なんかだんだん痛くなっていくわけよ。ちょっとね、なんかめっちゃ急に腰が痛いんだけどって言って。でぎっくり腰かみたいな。
your kidney.
でもこれ絶対ぎっくり腰系じゃないなみたいな。僕ぎっくり腰実は経験済みなんですよ。で、ちょっとごめん、病院行くわって言って、切りました、配信。ちょっとここから一個皆さん、本当にすいません、私はトイレに行かないんですけれども、ちょっとここでだけいいですか？なんかね、尿検査をしてくださいと言われまして、もう本当にごめんなさい、アイドルなんですけど、これだけは素直に言わせてください。生まれて初めて血尿が
Oh no. Blood in the urine is really bad. Especially if it's appendix, that's it. Yeah, thank you, that's what it was. Like heavy urine, that's not good. Yeah, that's not a good thing. So she had urinary kidney stones, chat. So she is okay. She's doing all right. She just got some help for that, so she's doing okay. She is all right, guys. So
ここにね、白いちっちゃいのがあるでしょって。まあ石だね。
Yeah, that's still scary as fuck, though.
もう出てくるの待つしかないですよねって。だからいっぱいね、お水とか飲んでくださいと。どれぐらいで出るんですかって言ったら、数日の可能性もあるし。長いと40
I forgot about her ear problems. You're right.
40日
40 days? Oh my god. Apparently it's really painful too, yeah. Apparently so, Alex.
男の子がなんかね、余計痛いっていうのは書いてあったけど、女子も痛いと思うんで、お気をつけください。
Yeah, as I say, like, kidney stones are very, very painful, so... And, like, for guys, like, isn't that, like, considered one of the most painful things for boys? I just know it's really, really bad, so... but she's okay, chat. She's doing good, so wanted to give you an update. Another news, guys, HoloLive is doing a collab with Kura Sushi. That's right, guys, so we talked about this, but of course, if you have a Kura Sushi near you, there is a collaboration going on with HoloLive that you can certainly go check out and get, of course, some sushi. So if you're lucky, chat, if you all type 3 in the chat, I might send you some pictures. I might send you some pictures of my own experience if you're lucky. Another news as well, guys. Fuamoko is in Famitsu. That is right. The Fuamoko actually wrote a column for Famitsu. This is actually going to release tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that one. So I'll definitely follow up with you guys on Monday when I come back. What's up, Pip? How are you? Thank you for the raid, cutie. We're talking VTuber news. What's up? My name is Alara, the Heavy Metal Elf, and we are Again, just chatting VTuber news. How was your stream? Yeah, definitely check this out, chat. And I'll try to follow up with you on Monday if I can't find it or you don't see it. In other news, guys, Ollie has now been announced as the Holo Plus official ambassador. That is right. He also did Ask Me Anything over on Holo Plus. So super duper cool. Very, very big W for Ollie as well. She's just fantastic. Huge W for her. Great ambassador for that too. Yeah, I can't believe this is happening. I'm actually shook. HoloStars actually released an English Twitter account. I can't believe it. 2025 HoloStars actually getting attention. This is crazy. Oh, nice. You're playing on the Switch. Let's go. Holy shit. HoloStars actually acknowledged on Twitter? I can't believe it. This is crazy, chat. This is crazy. HoloStars is cooking though. In 2025, the year of our Lord and Savior, HoloStars is real on Twitter. Wow, I can't believe it. Everybody always looks down on HoloStars, so I'm really glad that they're growing and doing well. It seems really, really great. So, good news for them. In other news, guys, Bibo and Mori recently did a charity event to raise money for animals. Well, they had a very special moment happen to them, of course. This was for the Wildlife Warriors Worldwide. But actually had a crazy moment happen in this charity stream. So let's go take a look at what happened.
To our goal. Closer and closer to our goal. So thank you so much, you guys. Please continue supporting
Before
us.
you guys leave, can you tell me, can I get an animal fact from each and every one of you?
It can be an easy one.
It can be an easy one.
Oh. Cats are
Or
cute.
you can even say what's your favorite animal and why you like it. Just
And Riot Games donated $500 here, chat.
anything animal related.
Yeah.
Cats are cute.
I have one about turtles.
Okay.
What's your turtle fact?
Do you know that turtles can live super long? That one no one knows. I know no one knows this, but yes.
How
they can
long?
live over
Rhoda with the big the fucking
100
facts.
years?
Over 100?
Yes.
Wow.
No one knew it. Yeah.
No way.
Wow, crazy facts.
Impressive, right?
Impressive. I feel like I've heard
That
that
the
one, but I
Riot
also
Games.
appreciate you bringing that one up because people should learn.
Games, thank you for $500.
Is that really Riot Games?
That's the real Riot Games.
Allow me to play League of Legends.
Is that really Riot Games?
That's really Riot Games.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Can we confirm it's Riot Games?
Riot Games is for the animals and League.
Donation match for 8 hours.
You League, heck no. So really, really awesome moment. Of course, for Mori and Bibo, but even better moment that we gotta talk about here, chat, was of course they unlocked a bunch of goals, and one of these was to voice act a brain rot copy pasta together. Now, chat. This went about as well as you thought it did.
To voice act a brain rot copy pasta. That's up to you to decide, so you gotta find it.
There's the Vaporeon one, but the
I
Vaporeon.
don't even think I've read that one.
Oh, you haven't read that one?
Mori has never read the Vaporeon one.
I want to hear you do
Oh
the
God.
Vaporeon one.
Okay, I haven't read that one
Mori.
before, so this will be fun. Oh no, they say.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
Why are they saying oh no?
You know what? To not offend the Nintendo gods, you
Oh,
might want to
no.
be like Calliopeon.
Calliopeon. All right. Hey
This
guys,
is gold.
did you know that in terms of male human and female Morimon breed?
People's losing it.
What? Calliope is the most compatible Morimon for humans.
This is
Not
great.
only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Calliopeon are an average of 3 foot 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds.
Uh-huh.
Her face. Her face.
This means...
We're Mori.
Wait a second. Hold on. Just
Yeah, where is Nep? Nep would be losing it.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh, the noodles are ready. Great.
Wait!
Why are you making me do this
It's
now?
part of the donation goal!
I love this.
Can we restart it in 5 minutes?
Okay.
Okay, all right, I need to read this other one really quick.
It's yeah, I'm like, have you never heard this,
Guys,
Mori?
did you know that in terms of male and human Morimon breeding, Calliopeon is the most compatible Morimon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, okay, makes sense. Calliopeon are an average of 3 foot and 3 inches tall, and 63.9 pounds. This means they are large enough to be able to handle human... And with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with... You can be what? You can be rough with one. Due to their mostly water-based biology,
my god.
There's no doubt in my mind that an... Calliopeon would be incredibly so that you could easily have
That's what I'm saying, Fox. Have you never ever seen that?
With one for hours without getting sore. They can also learn the moves Contract, dull eyes, Captivate,
nice,
Charm, and Tail Whip.
Nice.
Along with not having fur.
Oh my god.
To hide.
Chat, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. I'm out of here. See you later.
So it'd be incredibly easy for one to get ya.
Get him, people.
I am the stone that is approaching.
Bro, the fact that Bebo came up on the randomized storm, it was perfect.
With their abilities,
it was perfect.
Water absorb and hydration. They can.
Yeah, when do I get one of those, chat?
Recover
when do I get one of those?
With enough water. No other Pokemon, Morimon, comes close to this level of compatibility. Also, fun fact: if you pull enough, you can make your Calliopeon turn white. Calliopeon is literally built for human. Ungodly defense stat plus high HP pool plus acid armor means
this is the greatest thing of my life, bro.
All day. All shapes and sizes. Still, for more.
I have no idea, Daniel. It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Give it up for Mori, chat, who had to suffer. Poor lady. Oh my god. Holy shit. Definitely one of my favorite Mori moments of all time. That one's going up there. I know she's trying so hard, bro. She's trying so hard. Holy shit. Guys, let's move on to Shoujo. I want to talk about some Shoujo stuff here today. A little bit of bad news. And the title of one of my main things to talk about today. So top streamers for the 4th week of June. No surprise here, Zentreya is on the top. Big congratulations to Zentreya. Of course, being the top female Twitch streamer. However, chat, unfortunately, Zen actually had to end her stream early. She said, I'll be back tomorrow. And that extra day on again. Currently experiencing a lot of nasty stuff, more than usual, and exploding my notifications. Stay safe out there. Much love. Well, I saw this, I'm kind of wondering, what's going on? Well, guys, apparently Zentreya had to end her subathon prematurely because she was getting hate rated, guys. That is right. She was getting hate rated. Really, really awful stuff. So let's go take a look at Zin's VOD and see exactly what she had to say about everything, chat.
There's a poison dart.
That is not timestamp that I put. I'll skip ahead really quick.
Twerking with that marshmallow.
Come here.
Yeah, I feel so bad she went through this.
Moment here. Getting a lot of nasty messages at the moment here. threats and all that. So I think I'm gonna call here today. I don't.
For it to go to that level is crazy, Chad. To get sending messages to a level where you have to stop stream, it's really,
know
really
where
bad,
this
you
is
know?
all coming from. No idea what's happening right now, but I'm getting a lot of the.
And it's something off stream, chat, by the way, because if you look in her, if you look in here, like on her chat here, it doesn't look like there's any type of harassment going on in there. So it's something off stream. She just uses TTS, Falcon.
I mean, I'm used to that, but I don't know where this is. I'm getting a lot all of a sudden out of nowhere. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, maybe socials. I don't know.
My stuff is blowing up, so I'm gonna.
That sucks to get your whole stream derailed because people are shitty, you know, chat. That's just really sad. Alberto, I already answered this. There's nothing in her chat that is being spammed. It's something outside of her stream.
You guys stay safe. Everything's okay, just stay safe, man.
And again, I don't know exactly where it took place or anything like that. It could have been Discord, could have been DMs, things like that. But it's really, really sad. So I hope that she is okay. But she was hate rated somewhere, chat. You know what I mean? So wish her all the best. It's really sad that her stream really got derailed because of this. You know what I mean? It sucks. It really, really sucks. Just imagine trying to literally stream, like just do your thing, you know what I mean? And somebody goes through that type of level of hate, you know what I mean? So yeah, probably Twitter, but I have no idea. So anyway, wish you the best, guys. But Sind was dealing with all of that. I mean, when it's bad enough that you have to stop your stream, it's really bad, chat, you know? I mean, I've had times where I've been raided or like bot raided and we've been able to deal with it just fine. You have to cancel stream is nuts. It's really, really bad at that point. So I just wish you all the best. Okay, chat. In other news, Ooga Studios finally did release the showcase for Iron Mouse's chibi model. I'm sure you guys have seen this model, but we finally did get the showcase for it. And as always, it's super, super cute. Yeah, that, as I say, one of the theories is she made number one. Another was she was in that Vice article. Who knows? Someone stole her arms. Yeah, I like this model design. The artist is super cute. I'm a tutor, a friend of mine. They were trying to play straight. They moved on from kicking all the hate stuff up. Then another one showed up with insults toward the streamer, right? Yeah, this is like when we say this is happening, it's like on a very large level, right? It's happening like hundreds, maybe thousands of people are doing this. Well, chat, as I told you the other day, Iron Mouse and BB Nose released a new song, right? Well, they actually released a new music video for it just yesterday, 1-800. So let's go take a look here. There's actually multiple VTubers featured in this particular video. So let's take a look. Some people you might recognize. And of course, you heard the very lovely Iron Mouse inside of it. But don't worry, guys, I slowed it down for you. You can see all of these awesome VTubers. So first up here is, of course, two of the VTuber talents here, Rosie and Pup Pup. Hey, chat, there's me and my bestie coming here also from Landscape tuning out as well. Says Kuro spotted in the music video. We have Booby, another iMouse model, Hania, Ariel, Kuro down here, Lala, Project Melody. So many people that you probably recognize in these screenshots. I know, I love Lala. Starlight being like, I'm in a BB No Cash Money music video, let's go! Congrats to Starlight Daryl on that one as well. We did see Ariel as well in there. Look, Gary, there I am. And of course, Miss Lala inside of that as well. Look at her face. She's like, holy shit, I'm in this video. K-san as well. Shoto, yeah, so lots of faces you probably recognize. So really, really cool. See so many iMouse have a really cool collab and feature some really awesome people inside of it too. So very, very cool, guys. So definitely go check it out. And of course, there it was the extra stuff here. Giving a shout out to all the people inside of Froggy. We saw Froggy in there at the start too. So really awesome, guys. Really awesome. In other news, let's talk about some stuff going outside of the big three when it comes to agencies. And I don't know how to take this particular thing going on, chat. It's kind of interesting. So I want to spread the rumor mill. I don't want to do that, but we do need to talk about this, guys. So first up is Rita. Rita tweeting out, it was fun, but it's time for the next thing. Starting July 1st, I'll be pausing YouTube memberships for a bit as I wrap up my contract with InnoA. And we talked about InnoA before, chat, when they just signed on these 3 talents on InnoA talent. This was pretty recent, though. I don't feel like they've been part of InnoA for that long, right? You know, they're still going to do their thing. They're still going to be who they are, but they are leaving InnoA. So, of course, we have Rita giving their announcement that they're leaving InnoA. On top of that, we also have Ria here who says, hey, you know, I'm done with InnoA as well. And, of course, I would say the most notable talent part of InnoA, who is Sayu. Sayu, of course, says, hey, you know, I'm done with InnoA as well. So all 3 of these talents are done with InnoA. I mean, that is InnoA talent. They just started. They just started, chat, with all of these people. And now we have a little bit of something in the rumor mill. Again, I don't want you to take this to heart, but something to think about. This is all rumors, so, you know, don't immediately believe it. But InnoA talent, which is the group that all 3 of these are from, will be effectively shutting down 2 of the 3 members who already declared their departure. That's actually before Sayu declared theirs. So seems like the parent company has pulled out of operation, so they're no surprise it's happening now. Now, again, this part is rumored, but I will say they just started. It's very crazy for them to already be going under like that, and these 3 talents to already be separating from them. So we'll see what happens, chat. I don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, but it's a change, that's for sure. So Sayu says they are looking for new agency or home. That matches what I'm looking for. And they're also collaborating with InnoA Talent's parent company for Bilibili only, at least right now. So we'll see what comes of it, chat. In other news, kind of a change here for AK Virtual Talent. So let's take a look here. And this is for Sayatomi in Perfure. Well, Sai is actually going to be stepping away from Perfure, which is the group, and it will no longer be active as a member of that unit. You guys know how there's like justice in HoloLive, right? Well, this particular talent is stepping away from that group. They still are going to be part of AK Virtual, but they're stepping away from that section of that group. I don't know if there's disagreements or anything like that. Obviously, Sao goes on to say, hey, I'm stepping away from group activities to prioritize family matters. I'm still part of AK Virtual. I still create content individually, but more consistent time, so that I can juggle in other work. So, something interesting change. I don't think I've ever seen that in my entire history of covering VTuber news. So, I definitely wanted to call that out. That seemed quite interesting for sure. Now, we know we talked about Bond Live a bunch not too long ago. Well, Bond Live has just announced their Gen 4 July wave release, and this is their 5 new talents, chat. So let's go take a look at the launch video for that. I know some people have some feelings about Bond Live and things like that, but I'm only show you what's going on, chat, you know?
I love the whole garden. You're my most precious flowers. I'm Akina Petals. It's so nice to meet you.
So much louder than the music.
Welcome to
What's
the
up, chatter? How are you?
I'm Avira. Shall we bind your fate in blood?
Hey, yo.
My
Please?
summoning spell worked. I'm so glad your journey here was successful. My name is Hibiscus Black.
I like that model.
Looks
Yeah,
like
mommy,
you
sorry.
slipped between the cracks. I am Trixie Serenine. Welcome to the in-between.
Let's splash in
And
the
new Bond
puddles and
Live.
dance in the rain. I'm Tinsel Everclear. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Antique, because holy shit. It's like, the volumes for all of their voices were in different places. It was so much louder than the music. Yeah, sound engineering be a thing, right? There you go, here's the new Bond Live talents. But chat, I have a quick question for you. Who watching today is British? Any British people out there today? British? You know, get your bottle of water down there by the shore. Your bottle of water, you know, chum chum. British, yeah, we got any British people in here. Well, chat, I got some good news for you. You two are now validated within the VTuber world. We have a new group here named Reloop. Reloop is actually a British VTuber group. And of course, we have these 4 very cute talents. So let's go take a look here at their names, chat. Of course, we have Johanna, Penny Puffball, Valentia. I thought there was one more. There should be one. There should be one more. Anyway, there's gonna be another one. They're gonna be down, chat. But very, very cute. And of course, some of these are former talents of other agencies. I'm not gonna click on this because that's not for me to do. But if you want to check it out on Reddit, it certainly is there. So, but yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cute. Cute and cool. So we will definitely see the British VTubers. They're taking over, guys. Yeah, tea and crumpets and all that. In other news, guys, the Gen 2 viewer talents are here. In case you missed it, they did debut. First, we have Willow Wildfire, Full Scale, Mara, Phyla, Cynthia, and Siru. We did get a debut from all of those talents just the other day. Maybe even, was it yesterday or maybe the day before? I don't remember, but we did all debuts. So had a big debut party. There were some watch-alongs, things like that. So really go check them out. I definitely like Siru's whole vibe. Yeah, super duper cute. So was it yesterday? Okay. Yesterday was a blur for me because I did that speedrun thing and I immediately got off and did a bunch of other work. And I didn't get it done till like 8 o'clock. Yesterday was just a blur for me, but they all look extremely cute. So certainly go check them out, chat. Very, very exciting. I know a lot of people did watch-alongs for it. Another news, guys. Let's get a look here. But Globey, unfortunately, a lot of issues coming here for Kiri and the other talents. So I want to read you what's going on. And I don't know exactly what this entails, chat. Maybe you guys can tell me, but coming in from Kiri Kilovolt, Carter Globey says, over the past month, you might have seen reduced activity from me on X and Twitter. I promise I haven't forgotten that X and Twitter exist. There have been many changes in the way X and Twitter account is now used, which has impacted my ability to interact with you guys, and likewise your ability to interact with me. I love interacting and reacting to your comments, quick retweets, and so on. But this news is quite saddening for a lot of you, as well as myself. My ability to share content and connect as effectively as before is not feasible. But I will still try my best to, despite the challenges that I face. I appreciate your understanding as I navigate these challenges. And of course, some of the other talents kind of weigh into this as well. Saying that, as my gymmates have stated, it's currently extremely hard for me to tweet as normal. Due to these changes, I'll just clear things up. I don't know if this means that somebody is taking over for their accounts. I don't know if there's stuff behind the scenes going on. I have no idea what this means. I don't want to really spread any rumors, but it seems odd. Like, do they not have access to their Twitter? Is somebody... Are they busy? I have no idea. Seems very strange that they're talking about they haven't been able to really interact with people. Like, are they not allowed to Fuck. I don't know. It's a weird one. So I want to point it out to you guys. Keep an eye out. This might be the start of something. I don't want to spread a rumor or start the rumor mill, but this is odd to me. I think for everybody to kind of get the wee woo in your head a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, chat. And then finally here, before we get to indie news, I want to talk about Variance Project announcing their new talents. We saw the Variance Project was giving some teasers, but now we officially got it. So let's go take a look at their new stuff coming out. Seems odd. Odd at best, in walking at worst, you know? Hopefully not, Twitter walking. We'll call it Twitter walking. I love her design.
You hear that? That's the sound of business booming. Looks like someone can't pay their loss. Come, boys. Let's show them how the house always wins.
Nice, I like that.
Something doesn't add up here.
That's cute.
This feels too staged.
Twitter talking.
It's a piece of the puzzle.
Oh no.
I just need to find out
cute.
which pieces are lies.
Oh, I like your design.
Oh, thank God this was the last batch.
I think she's a monster.
Let's clean up and go eat some cakes. Hey! I said clean up first. Wait, no, get back here.
Yeah, her design is cute. This is the monster one.
Song will be heard by those who abuse and betray.
I like her mask. That's awesome.
No one.
One of her
will
horns is
hurt
broken.
me, the ones I love, or anyone else like that ever again.
Yeah, I like her design a lot.
Everything else.
I like how this one is broken, but it's still like floating. That's awesome.
To fall to ruin.
Yeah, really cool design. They're kind of cooking on this, chat. They're kind of cooking on this. So get excited for it. Of course, these debuts that are coming up very, very soon. July 19th and July 20th. Very, very soon, actually, chat. Really, really cool. That is Variance Project. All right, guys, let's get into some indie VTuber news. If you are still here and you are paying attention as you should be, this is going to be on the test chat. Type 1. Yeah, Blade. I am not at liberty to reveal that information, but it might be somebody that you know. First up, chat. Let's talk about Saba's debut. As I showed you all the other day, Saba had a fantastic debut. However, guys, if you were lucky enough to scan the QR code, this is actually what happens. I know some of y'all were asking me, so I wanted to show you. It's really funny. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. Literally perfect. Speaking of perfect, guys, Kizuna Ai is doing their concert, their comeback concert very, very soon. Kizuna Ai comeback concert, Homecoming. This is going down later in September. Day 1 is Hello Again, and Day 2 is New World. Tickets are now, of course, available. VIP is available as well. And this is going to be taking place at the Shinjuku venue. So very, very exciting stuff going on for Kizuna Ai. But even more exciting on top of this chat was the fact that Kizuna Ai took notice of Fillion, which I think was amazing. Kizuna Ai says, Fillion, thank you for your message. Your agile movements were so cute. I'd love to do something together next time. Thank you. And of course, Fillion does respond to Kizuna Ai as well. Tweeting back at her, teach me a dance and I'll show you some flips. So we might have a Fillion and Kizuna Ai, some kind of collab coming up. Looks really fun. I'm very excited for it. So get pumped, chat. Get pumped. In other news, I do want to talk about indie VTuber Hanamiya Rika. Now, why are we talking about Hanamiya Rika, guys? They're independent Japanese-speaking VTuber. Why are we talking about them, right, chat? Well, really, really cool, especially for indie VTuber. I know you know Rika, Daniel. Well, that is right, guys. Rika actually appeared in the gacha game Isekai Slow Life. That is right. She an indie VTuber literally is inside of a very large game like this. That is actually insane to think about, chat. Think about that, like a very large VTuber getting put in, I don't know, Nikkei or something, right? That's kind of like the equivalent. Absolutely insane. So huge congrats to Rika. Very well deserved. She is an incredible content creator. So speaking of incredible, guys, Bao just hit 1 million subscribers. Absolutely insane. Bao tweeting up. Thank you so much for 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I couldn't have done it without my devoted community, incredible editor team, and the love of my friends and family. Absolutely insane, right? He's been doing posting acoustic covers of my favorite Vocaloid songs on Instagram. Many times I didn't want to get up after falling down, and many times I went throwing the towel. Maybe it's a stubbornness I inherited from my parents, or maybe it's a tip. Path I chose is not for the faint of heart, but it's a path I chose, and I walked down it again and again. If it led me to all of you, I love you, Babble Buddies. Let's celebrate that day. Well, Bao did decide to celebrate, and almost burned her house down in Bao fashion. So let's go take a look at what exactly happened here, chat. And just for some context, Bao was celebrating Hit the Main Subs on YouTube. Her friends came over to surprise her with a cake. They lit the sparkler candles on it, and it started shooting sparks everywhere, but it was too late to stop it. So they pushed Lolo into my room with a pipe bomb on my plate. I turned around and saw a fireball approaching me before I could properly celebrate. The flames of smoke tripped my fire alarm. Nice, Bao. Let's go take a listen to the described incident.
It's sparklers on a cake! It's on fire! Oh, fucking crap! Wait, I have to take a picture. Quick, it's fun. Okay, I got it. What the fuck is that? What is it?
It's a 1.
Oh my god! 1!
Bruh. Average Bao moment. I'm not gonna lie. Average Bao moment. Holy shit. Hey, thanks, Speedy. How are you? There you go, chat. Bao was celebrating big time for her 1 million. Speaking of 1 million, guys, we're also gonna give big congrats to this very small indie VTuber that randomly appeared. I don't know if you've heard of this VTuber. You know, I feel like they're kind of going places. Maybe the Saba lady, if you ever heard of her. She hit 1 million subscribers. Pretty crazy. I mean, again, you know, I haven't heard much about this lady. You know, definitely, you know, probably gonna go places. You know, I don't know much about her past life. You know, that would be absolutely insane. I mean, probably wasn't even a big deal in her past life, but you know, whatever is going on, she definitely is very indie, very super new, and definitely going places. So congrats to Saba for 1 million subscribers on YouTube already. You literally just debuted, girl. What the fuck? Crazy. In other news, guys, we do have a very special Idol Harmony event. I say this, I've seen one friend to another sparkler cake, you do it outside like my friend did, yeah. So there is something cool coming from Oshi Spark, where 4 amazing idols come together to bring you a very special live performance. And that is, of course, Utano, Pinky, Pia, and Kikihime will make a magical evening in our nation's capital on August 9th at the historic 930 Club in Washington, D.C. Of course, there's going to be a huge Idol Harmony event. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know, kind of thing. If you know, you know, kind of thing. Really cool. Of course, to see all these amazing creators come together. Pia also being a part of this as well. So certainly check that out at the 930 Club at Washington. Coming up later in August, chat. Very exciting. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh, what's up, Lemony? How are you? Thank you for the readers. Welcome in. My name is Lauren Heavy Metal, and today we are covering VTuber news. How are you? What's going on, sweetheart? How was your stream? Thank you so much. How are you, cutie? Oh, you played Final Fantasy VII. Nice. The old school one or the new one? In other news, guys, Nyanya is making a final comeback here. Nyanya is decided to open up a final concert July 4th, her 3D summer graduation concert. So even though she's had a lot of setbacks it seems like she is able to make a comeback here and is doing something really, really cool and making one last concert push here. So let's take a look here. Our biggest studio concert as of yet, with 45 songs, multiple Indian Cobra VTuber girls sing for you with a big bang. Happy 4th of July. So let's take a look. Old school, nice. I've never played Final Fantasy 7. Cute. Dinners. I'm glad that she got to have a final concert, you know? Zebiko and Cha-Cha, let's go. Very, very exciting, chat. Very, very cool. So, Anyana, I know she had so many delays. Yeah, it was Nanners, Cha-Cha, Ibiko in there, so I felt so bad for her for all her delays, but I'm glad that it's working out for her, you know what I mean? So, big congrats, of course, to her. And make sure you see that in just coming up in 2 days, chat. Very, very cool. Before we continue, guys, onto some nicer stuff, we're gonna take a detour to a little bit of bad things. I am so tired of people doing this, and I want to call this out right here. Here we have Cherry Ruby, who unfortunately is our victim today. Already struggling mentally, and now I've been getting DMs like this since yesterday. So I want to show you Cherry Ruby's model really quick. You guys can see Cherry here, who they are. You see their model. They're very, very cute, right? Well, chat. Of course, you're dealing with the, you know, really shitty people saying, "Oh, you look like Gura, and now you look like Saba." I'm on my model before Saba even debuted. First it was Gura, now it's Saba. Why do people keep telling me to rebrand? Well, I can just enjoy my own model and self-expression. It's disheartening. But you can literally look at them and they don't look anything like Saba or Gura. They just want to put it, you already look similar to Gura, but now you're a whole ass Saba copy. Maybe you should rebrand. Hey, like you're copying Saba. Hey, Cherry, I like your content, but for you too similar to Gura's new model now. Hey, remove the floaties, you're playing risky now. People will come after you. Can we seriously stop this shit? People that constantly do this to people. It's so fucking annoying. She looks totally different. If there is some similarity, you're making it up, bro. Let people be who they want to be. If it's like extremely egregious, that's one thing. But like this is seriously like they seriously don't look anything like Saba. And if anything, like I can promise you, Saba would not want anybody to say or act like this. That's unacceptable, bro. Absolutely crazy. I want to point this out, guys. Don't be that person. If people do that, call out that behavior, chat. That's not okay. It's not okay. Well, it was Gargara, now Saba wasn't just before Saba. It was before Saba, so yeah, like even being like, oh, I'm inspired by somebody or something like that. Like exactly, people are like, oh, Alara, you copied Haruka. Why? Because I have fucking horns? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So guys, if you see that behavior, don't do that and call people out, okay? But now we have another thing to talk about, which is I have to tell you, I've gotten DMs like this, but this is crazy. Kia tweeting out here, this is disgusting behavior. VTuber community is not for dating. Well, this person here just decided to send them that. I can't believe I have to say this, but chat, don't be that person. Don't be that person. With some audio file? Nah, bro. Don't do that, okay, chat? It's very, very straightforward. Don't do that. It's not even hard. Just don't be a weirdo. It's very easy. Very, very easy.
I can't tell you how many VTubers I've watched that have simply stated that you shouldn't use VTubing solely for dating.
Exactly. Leave me the fuck alone. It's like half the time it doesn't work. Well, I guess I'm not the best example because I was VTubing and then I met Aya through VTubing, so maybe I'm not the one to talk, but half the time it's probably not gonna work anyways. So guys, stop trying to date people through VTubing, bro. But I do have some better news, but first we gotta talk about something this Sprixer went through, and this is mighty unfortunate. Now guys, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna play this clip for you first, okay guys? And I want you to listen to Sprixer and listen to her voice and how amazing it is, okay? Here you go, chat.
Ow. My titties hurt. Okay, let's goof off. Ready?
But listen to Sprix.
Well, we're gonna sing along with Steven because I like
I just watched this movie. Let's go. Yeah, just watch this clip.
Open up your eyes, take a look at me. Get the picture fixed in your memory. I've been driven by the rhythm like a beat of a heart, and I won't stop until I start to stand out.
Now, as you can hear, chat, Sprixer's fucking killing it, right? He sounds good, right?
To stand out.
Yeah, she's good. I didn't know Sprixer could sing.
Living all their lives waiting in the wings. It ain't a question of if, just a matter of time before I move to the front of the line. Once you're watching every move that I make, you gotta believe that I got what it takes to stand out.
Dude, she even hit the high notes. So as you can hear, chat, Sprixer is fucking amazing singer, right? So let me tell you, the pure negligence, the audacity of this person. Hiya, cutie. It's Blank from VGen. I saw you, not only a good singer, but also she could roleplay. I know we're going to talk about that here in a second. So, I saw your request to the MV, Complex Edit, and I wanted to reach out gently. I'm going to decline this one, but I promise it's nothing personal. I just want to be honest face to face, well, tweet to tweet. I don't think the song is ready for release just yet. Sounds like you need to practice more, as your singing isn't that good. Not trying to be mean at all. The internet can be super harsh sometimes, especially when it comes to music. And I feel bad working on something that might open you up to that. If you like practicing and polish it up, I'd love to maybe collab with you in the future. Let me tell you, you just lost out on the opportunity of a lifetime to work with this beautiful lady that has the voice of a fucking angel. What are you talking about? Now, if it was me, I mean, I'd be like, and that's one thing, right? But did the Sprixer? Her voice sounds so fucking good, bro. I don't know who this person is, but I don't think you know what good singing is. I literally don't think you know. Like, I'm tone deaf when I sing. I have good pitch when I play instruments, but not when I sing. But bro, I recognize good music when I hear it. Especially being around my dad. And you know what? Sprixer has a great voice. So for you to even say this kind of stuff, nah, bro, that's wrong. That's so wrong. And this even got to the point, chat. Where Mousy stepped in. And Mousy said, whoever said that to you doesn't know what they're talking about. Your voice is lovely. Don't let anybody take away your loving music and your desire to sing. Hell yeah, Mousy. You tell them. You tell them, Mousy. W Mousy as always. So, yeah, Sprixer unfortunately had to deal with this situation. So send her some love. I didn't know she sings. She's such a good singer. But we have to talk even more about Sprixer for a second, chat. Because Sprixer is so fucking talented. He's doing this crazy thing that I've never seen. So let's take a look here at this thing called. This is her project, by the way. Now, the one shot RP. Introducing the Tradesman cast, a diverse group of roles integral to keeping the fort running. Return to Blackwell starting this Friday. Keep your eyes here for more of our casting announcements each day until the episode 1 premiere. So what this is, chat, is this is like a role play thing, right? And a lot of people do things where they're like, get together a bunch of people, and do, like D&D, right? However, I want you to look at this, because this is entirely different. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. So chat, what this is it's like you are in VR chat, right? And you are the character. You play the character inside of D&D, inside of VR. That's crazy. That's insane. That's so cool. That's so cool. And you can see, obviously, there's a lot of people that are part of this. You know, you got Oracle here, but I want to show you the big one here. There's somebody that's part of this event that you have to see, chat. Guys, isn't that awesome? Here we have Eliza Ashville. Eliza Ashville. And, you know, you might know this person that's playing Eliza. You know, there's this little streamer called ERB. Probably never heard of Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. Yeah, probably never heard of him. But that is right. They're going to be starting this very, very soon. It looks insane. This is so cool. So doing like D&D in VR chat as a role play, and then on top of that, like having people like ERB involved, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So yeah, we were talking about your thing. We were talking about your beautiful singing voice, and then this as well. So Elizabeth, you know, from HoloLive, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, you know ERB. Okay, well, this is a fan account, but this is ERB. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Nice, I just went to follow this picture. Hearing her voice kid. They only like 60 plus actors. That's crazy. Like, thinking of the work that goes into that is actually wild as fuck. So, congrats to you, Sprixer. That's pretty fucking cool. And this person doesn't know what they're talking about. They really don't. World writing and sounds are all custom made. Oh, you know, because I just assumed, you know, Sprixer out here just being like all awesome, like, you know, I'm just world writing and, you know, custom sounds and you know, all these custom characters and this idea that nobody else has done before, and I'm doing it just, it's really fucking cool, and I'm awesome, and my name is Sprixer. You know, no big deal, chat. Yeah, you're a very good singer too. Like, I don't care what people say, your voice is really good. Literally, we listened to it before we looked at the other stuff. And I think all of my chat agrees that your voice is amazing. So don't let them talk shit. Don't let them talk shit about you. You do what you want to do. Exactly. It's like a whole big, like, fucking thing. It's amazing. So all of y'all, like, that are part of that, that is amazing, guys. That is actually amazing. So I'm like, I'm in awe of all the work that must go into that. I can't even imagine. Like, in a million years, I could never, ever imagine. That's absolutely crazy. So congrats to you, seriously. That's so cool. Yeah, I've been doing projects like this for 4 years. I've never really just advertised. I'm glad that you did now, because I think a lot of people are interested in it, you know? So a lot of Sprixer collab win. You know, Sprixer and I read some Reddit my the asshole, but she's been busy and I've been busy, and I've been, you know, my subathon, and she's been working on a project. So we've all just been super busy. So, but I'm sure it'll happen soon. We'll make it happen. So, well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you for being here. You are amazing. I know we keep trying to, and we're both so busy. You know, it's been tough, but thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you all. We're of course gonna raid the lovely Rosie Belmoon. Guys, tomorrow I am going to be, oh my god, don't ask Sprixer. No, I'm not asking Sprixer to eat armies. We're gonna go see Rosie, guys. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow, chat. We are gonna be doing a collab of Elden Ring with the lovely Kohi and Dima. That is right. Your John Bandai Namco sponsored streamer is gonna be playing Elden Ring tomorrow. So we're gonna play some friends, take on the new boss. It's gonna be awesome. Bye, VP. Have a good one. Bro, it's fucking pee dick me. It's horrible. I hate it. Give Rosie some love, guys. I will see you all coming up tomorrow. Yeah, at 4 o'clock, okay? I'm gonna go chill out and rest a little bit. I got a lot to do off stream, so bye, everybody. Have a good one. Bye, YouTube.